Alright, there we go. Little technical difficulties there. Happy Friday, guys. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing FNO today. It's live across America, or Live America, or something like that. Anyway, we're here in New York, and we are going to be going over to, where are we going? San Francisco. So, we are expecting the caterers right now. They're going to be loading us up here momentarily. In fact, that's awesome. So we got, this is not one of the caterers, although he's sitting kind of in the way. Actually, he'll probably go over there. He's going to come right out of the building. Yep. Oh, nope, right in the way. Yeah, look at that. Too much ground clutter scenery. Ooh, fancy new catering trucks. All right. How you doing, Kelsey? How you doing, Port Doctor? And
Hey,
looks like we got Bubba Lewis and Crypto with us as well. Good day to you guys. We're going to give it a second for these guys to get into position, then I will open the appropriate doors. And let's see, we're going to open, what is this? He's in 1 and 5, it looks like. That should start to do their thing.
I took off at 4 o'clock.
I know, you told me already.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I can get the senior captain here on.
Not at the moment. We'll wait till someone is in chat that can do that. I'm kind of, when I'm streaming, it's kind of hard to do that, so.
Yeah, we'll wait for Crypto to do it once he gets up on cruise.
Yeah. Anyway, alright, so, I need to call for the fueler, too. Let's do that. Request for fuel. Alright. Check out our, we're going to be taking the mighty 747 today to San Francisco from New York's JFK on this Transcon. And, yeah. Kevin! No, we are not there yet. We have not even left. How you doing, Corey there? Good to see you. I love the PBR. It's so nice. Especially at sunset. It's beautiful. I'm curious if the refueler is
Okay, I'm above 10,000 now, so no longer still a cockpit.
Oh boy. He can talk. Oh no. Alright, and my godparents' house with my mom and dad for a cookout after coming home from the Cape. Nice. How was your time, Kelsey?
Oh, I just thought Kelsey was, never mind.
Where is my fueler? Is he waiting for the catering to be done? He might be. Refueling services requested. Yeah, he's probably waiting for the refueler to be done. That's exciting. That's exciting. Well, you notice here now we've got these, well actually that's part of the scenery. Here's the, this is GSX. Here's the refueling hydrant that he'll tap into with the new GSX stuff. I tried it out yesterday. It actually is pretty cool looking. And you can do some cool little views with the pushback driver and stuff too, which is pretty awesome. Batsim is on full staff time. Pretty rare to see that kind of coverage. Yeah, are they actually full up now, or is it, because the way they advertised it is they were going to start at 5 Pacific time, and it's 8 Eastern, with kind of the eastern seaboard, and then they'd add a sector, going west every hour. So
They screwed this planning up. Like, they shouldn't have, how they should have planned it was start the event at 4 Eastern time. Light up from there, run till 2 in the morning, and then, yeah, would have been a lot better planned if they did that.
well, for people on the East Coast, for people on the West Coast, it really doesn't matter.
I mean, everybody on the, everybody in Europe, it's even worse. It's 2 a.m. for them right now. And,
Well, yeah, but I don't think there's necessarily a lot of Europeans that do the United States as FNOs, that's because it's in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because it always is this time for FNO. That's not out of the ordinary.
I know, but it's 8 o'clock. It starts at 8 o'clock. So
I'm aware of that,
yeah.
but it's, it's a Transcon. And you have to take into consideration that Friday is a weekday, so the holiday did not fall on today. Many people still have to work today. I'm not one of them, but those people who have to work wouldn't be able to do it if you started at 4. The ones that are in the more Western time zone. So they're gonna make it's gonna screw. It's gonna be screwed for some people no matter what. It's like what
Like me.
It's like what happens with the across the pond. It doesn't work
Yeah.
out for everybody. Some of us have to, it works out great for those in Europe. For me, I have to get up at 3 in the morning to
Oh, for
start it.
me, it starts at 10 o'clock for me.
Where are you?
East Coast.
It does not start at 10 o'clock for you.
Oh, okay, usually. Wait, no,
Sean,
eastbound.
what did
No,
you do,
westbound.
Sean?
Go look at the Zulu times. Trust me. Anyway.
Okay, usually I get in I start flying from like 9 to 10.
Yes, you can, but that's not when the event starts. That's like the middle tail end of the event. Anyway, and of course he's okay. Hello, hey, black. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to pronounce this. Black Demon. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but
Black Diamond.
oh, Black Diamond. It's Black Diamond. There's no D. Challenger.
You guys loaded in on JFK? Oh man, JFK
Yes.
is stacked. Ooh my.
Anyway.
Thank
Alright.
you. And you need to take Cat 5 for me. Thank you.
I know.
Thanks.
Alright. Are these guys done? Yes. No, wrong thing. Shift. No. Go away. Don't want to. Stop that.
Oh, I see you there at Terminal B by yourself.
Who?
You, Moose. I see you over there.
I'm not Terminal B.
Sorry, Terminal 8. by
There you
yourself.
go.
Yeah, you're by yourself. You're lonely. Everybody's over on Terminal 1, 2,
Perfect.
4,
I
5.
prefer to be by myself. No one bugs me. That's how I like it.
Beautiful.
That's how I like it. Alright, so these guys are going to go. We're going to get the fuelers in place. And then we can finally start loading passengers. You're freezing on your end? It's your end then, Kelsey, because I'm not showing any drop frames. Unfortunately, it must be on you. Hate to say it.
Well, the Eastern Seaboard is fully online. The Midwest is missing Kansas City and Houston.
Yeah, but they weren't really supposed to be up yet, so that's fine.
I
Well,
just
I'm
departed,
hoping
so
the
I'm on my
outfit's
way
on.
out.
Where are you going?
I'm doing Boston to LA.
Oh, okay. Alright, they're leaving. Is my fueling coming now? Want to see my fueling. Fuel truck is on its way. Good. Okay. Happy days. So we're going to take, yeah, the weather is kind of goofy, so we're taking a pretty interesting route, and I'll show you that in fact, while we're waiting for the fueler, I'll show you that right now. We are going to be going kind of a funky way. This is route provided by Captain Tim. We're going to be going up and kind of right between the Great Lakes, up as far as Minneapolis, and then down to San Francisco. And that's because there's a whole bunch of weather in here, so we can't just go straight across. So yeah, there's some routes are actually sending people way the snot up here, and we're gonna try and cut
I saw
through it a
one
little bit.
route. It brought them up to Anchorage and then back down to LAX.
Okay, what moron was doing that?
I don't know. The guy took out Boston.
That doesn't make any sense unless he's stopping in Anchorage for something. Like that's
No.
completely out of the way. That's no dispatcher would do that. That's called an error in the flight plan or the error in the software. That's not what they're doing. All right, where's our fueler? I'm waiting for the fuel truck. Where are you at? Where are you at, Mr. Fuel Truck? Are you coming? Oh, there's somebody over here now. How much time did you add to your flight? I haven't looked. I gotta look and see what the actual flight time is. I haven't looked yet, really. I know it's calling for 149,000 pounds of Jet A, and we're gonna take an extra 10,000 pounds today, partially because it's FNO, but also because of potential weather diversion. So I want to be prepared. Where are you at? Always come from some faraway hinterland that I can't see. I'm looking somewhere to find you. You're getting there. Well, got it right again. Fantastic, Corey. Fort Doctor, hello. You took fuel like 5 minutes to get to me. Yeah, I know, right? Well, it took really. I tried this at LAX the other day over at the Bradley terminals. That's where I tested this at, and they like had to drive out from the other side of the terminal, all the way down to like the runway, and then they doubled back. And I was like, "What are you doing?" So it was taking forever. View the fuel truck. Oh, that's right. I could do that, couldn't I? Although I hear him now. He's gonna run me down. There he is. Actually, that's a good point though. Custom. Where's the fuel truck? Fuel truck. Driver. First person. That's not driver. I feel like I'm being dragged. Fuel truck behind. There we go. Oh god. Maybe sure just a reckless driver for driving the fuel truck. Alright, I don't want to be in that.
Yeah, they gotta update the GSX a little bit more. It's more just how it works now than compared to like it looks great. Now it looks great. It doesn't work. It doesn't really work the same way though.
Well, no, it still works better than it did. It's just it's always. I mean, honestly, that's always been an issue because it's trying to account for objects it can't necessarily see. So, you know, it can see the aircraft and it can see the, you know, the drive maps of where it needs to go, but anything else like random objects and placements and stuff like that, it can't see those. So yes, when it drives through the airplane, yeah, that's a failure they can fix. But if it's driving through a scenery building or scenery object, that's not something they can really deal with that. Yeah. So I'll take a little bit of you know, shenanigans. Yeah, that's fine.
It's all the blooper reel. Just save it all up, put music to it, and just the blooper reel of GSX being bloopered.
Sure. All right, so he's connected to the hydrant. He's going to go up here and he's going to stick his pipes in. There we go. And now we can do this. Fuel, we're going to take 160. And he's actually filling us up with it. Isn't that cool? Yes, Kevin, that's code. That's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna go ahead. While he's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and request boarding, and we're gonna go ahead and open up.
The 7.4 is integrated with GSX now? That's cool.
To a certain extent. You have to do little things here and there, but yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. Now you just do the 777, that'd be all done.
It probably does. You probably just don't know how to do it. I had to set some settings up in the GSX menu.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get on the flight deck and let's get this thing ready to go while he's fueling us up. Let's turn those on. We're going to do a fire test real quick. We're on external power at the moment. We're going to align and nav, align and nav. We'll set that to aux. We're going to turn the dome light on. Turn those guys on. Turn that up a little bit. Turn that up a little bit. We're not going to use that. Actually, well, no. Alright, and let's see. Actually, no, I might. Let's leave that on. For today. That's set up. That's we don't need. And logo light. Let's turn that on just because I like it. Wish I could add an occasional ka-ching sound. Right? Panel lights and backlighting. Turn that on a bit. Panel lights and the backlighting. We're gonna set for traffic. We're gonna cage the standby. What's the current JFK ATIS? Let's see, 160 at 6 mile visibility, mist or fog or whatever that is, BR. Broken at 500 feet. Wow, 500 feet.
800.
900.
BR for precipitation is mist, so
It's
yes,
mist, yeah.
mist or baby rain.
Yeah. Or, well,
Mystifying.
Okay. Yeah. Overcast 1800. Temperature 24, dew point 24. Explains visibility. Altimeter 3010. So let's set 3010. Maybe. There we go. 3010. And. Oh, did it set that too? Oh, it is. They are linked. Okay. I'm used to aircraft that don't do that for me. Alright, spoilers are down, flaps are up, throttles are idle, and fuel's cut off. And I think I have to... Yeah, I gotta mess with those. I'll fix those in a second. Here comes the people. We'll go to the ACARS menu over here. We'll go to pre-flight, and we'll put that stuff in a second. Seatbelt sign. No, they're fueling. We leave that off. We will turn no smoking sign on. Definitely don't want them smoking while they're refueling us. And we're not ready to test that yet. So let's go down here and let's make sure we get aligned. Yes, yes, we know. Position and NIT. KJFK. There we go. Alright. Now we can test this. Bubba, push to talk only, please.
TCAS.
Oh, I am pushing.
Then what are you making sound effects for on my channel?
He loves
Sorry.
beatboxing.
You should know this, alright, Bubba Lewis.
I have pushed to talk for my Discord also, and so I was in a Discord chat, and I forgot push to talk was on this one too, for the same button.
Okay.
That's why you have to do push to talk for different systems.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
1.9. Okay. So they're loading up there. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, you know what we need to do, because when he's done, I want to make sure that we're not being held up. So, FS actions, doors. Let's make sure we open the cargo doors, so then get the cargo loaded. And we'll get our route done. KJFK. KSFO. We are WWA 1990. And we're going to stop there for a second. No, we're just loading up right now. They're fueling us outside at the moment. We're here at JFK. You're not too late. While we're waiting for that, we're going to fly now on Project Fly. We're going to start Fly Live, so that goes up there. And KJFK, nope, JFK, KSFO, and 1990, and what did they give us for Cruise 360? We are going to step to 38 at some point. There we go. Alright, Fly Live's updated, that's running. And we can start to look at the route. Actually, let's look at the, what was it, 160 at 6? What did they say on the on the ATIS for departure. Approach ILS in use. Departing runway 22 right. Okay. Got it. All right. So we'll do departure arrival, departure 22 right. And we're not actually taking a... Actually, it's probably is technically the JFK 5. JFK 5. Let me double check that. I think that's what that is. JFK. SIDS. Kennedy 5 is... And we're looking for Gale. But that's... There it is. Yep, okay. So yeah, it's JFK 5. So off of 22 right, this is what I'm looking at, by the way, guys. So there's Gale right there. 22 right is going to be this guy here. And so we'll take off, and it's basically going to be vectors to our departure point. Let's see, is Gale listed here? No. Expect vectors. It's actually off of Deer Park. So we might get vectored to Deer Park and then Gale. Potentially. Let's see. Gateway climb. We're going to be assigned during period. Climbing right turn to intercept JFK 232 until 5 DME JFK, then turn left heading 219. Alright. So this is the gateway climb right there. Till 5 DME, and then let's see, what was it after that? 5 DME, then left turn heading 219. Okay, so... Oh, I see. 5 DME, and then we make that left turn. I gotcha. Which is the gateway climb, and then they'll vector us. Okay. Top altitude, 5,000 feet. Alright, so JFK 5, we're going to go to route. Next page. Shoot. We're in for a long one. That's right. Time to get liquored up and hit some... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Jeffrey. Alright. So we're going to Gale. G-A-Y-E-L. G-A-Y-E-L. Nope, that's a... Stupid me. There we go. Q818. And then to Durlo. And then Hawk, H-O-C-K-E. O-C-K-E. GRB. GRB. Next page. GEP. And a J70. To ABR. From ABR we go J32 to LLC, and then legs, LEGGS, and the Bodega 3 arrival, Bodega 3, legs transition, we're going to expect 28 right. And I think it will be, I think this is Eddie on this one, but let's check it. So we'll go X that, SFO, charts list, star, Bodega 3, Bodega 3, oh it's okay, yeah, it's this guy. We gotta do the little turnaround. So in that case, where's legs? There's legs, ends at bricks, and the approach to 28. Actually, what does it say for routing here? Expect rear vectors, final approach course, okay. 28 right. Standard ILS. We'd probably be looking at probably Dumba then. Actually, no. If we're coming down here, right? It'd probably be Eddie, maybe. But well, we'll do Dumba, and then we can always change it. Actually, Dumba is... Yeah, because that's going to be coming from over there. No, I'm going to call it Eddie. We're going to call it Eddie.
Yeah, I'm actually going to talk to some ATC today. Salt Lake City just popped on, and I'm only going to have it for like 5 minutes.
Oh. Okay. See what happens when you leave early?
I mean, I left because I have to get up at 3:15 a.m. tomorrow morning, so...
Well, that's on you. Alright. Alright, we're going to activate that and execute that. We're going to go to the legs page, and we're going to look for discontinuities. There's to Eddie. Okay, that looks good.
You look good.
No, you look good. Actually, I don't know.
Well, thank you.
Actually, I don't know what you look like, so I have no idea.
Well, there you go.
JFK. We are going to KSFO. Our estimated time of departure at this point, I would say, would be 0045, we'll call it. And our total time en route is supposed to be 5:30. 0530.
Mike,
Okay.
can I ask you a quick question?
You may.
For the Mad Dog, where do you put the routes that you get from Simban?
Actually, I don't have them imported in. I enter them manually.
Oh,
So
okay.
I couldn't tell you.
I guess I should do that, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, well. I wasn't going to say anything, but...
I could tell by the time.
What?
Yeah. Not talking to you, Crypto.
What was he asking about though?
But I'm not talking to you, Crypto.
I heard something about importing in flight plans.
Yeah, it's not to do with the PMDG stuff.
Oh.
See? Then he gets disappointed and disillusioned. Man, you're still pumping. Dang. Alright. They're actually going all out for this one.
Cha-ching!
Yeah.
Dings it for every gallon of fuel it puts in. It goes ding, ding, ding,
It'd
ding,
be,
ding.
okay, well, if that was the case, it would be, let's see. It'd be, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, right? I don't think that'd be efficient. It'd be an excessive use of the dings.
That's just for to ding you.
Ha! Alright, I think what we're gonna do... let's see here. Fuel truck is in position. Can I tell them to bugger off? Where did my TeamSpeak go? There it is. So,
The rest of you can booger off.
I tested this last night, and as soon as I put the amount in, like, it jumped, and he, like, just pulled the hoses out and was done. This one, it's like, oh, we're gonna do it for realsies. I'm like, what the crap, dude? Why you gotta be like that?
This
And
thing
that's
was
just
easy.
one side, Moose. He has to do the other side.
You know what yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna scare him. I think I know how
Now
to.
it's just
I think I know how to defeat him. So 3. Fuel. Let's see. Let's go.
we're only missing 3 RTACs. Seattle, or Jackson, actually 4.
Crap.
Seattle, Jackson,
He wasn't.
Central.
He wasn't phased. He didn't fall for my clever ruse. We need no fuel. Take it out. It's not falling for my plan. Crap. GSX, you're too sophisticated. Dang you. Maybe it doesn't fall for lower numbers. Let's go for higher than it was. Let's go one. It was like 40,000 pounds or something. So let's go for let's put 60. Let's see what it does. Now you're too cool for that. Not falling for my schemes. I'm not appreciating it. Oops. Well, that didn't work. All right. Okay. Well, at the end of the day, what I might just do. I hate to do it, but I might. All right. Let's call for our clearance at least and get that taken care of. Let's
Did
see.
I?
Ground is 121.9.
Did I accidentally say that through TeamSpeak?
I don't know. What did you say?
Oh, well,
Yes.
Alaska over to Unicom.
I'm guessing no then, because I don't think I heard that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? Let me do this before I forget. Controls. X assignments. I gotta kill you guys so you don't fight FSUIPC. There we go. Nice and smooth. Good. Okay. Now we will call for clearance. Okay, 121.9. Put that on voice. Get my trusty little notepad ready here. Let me make sure I filed my flight plan. That would be good. Fetch from server. File. There we go. Kennedy ground, WestWind 1990 heavy, looking for clearance to San Francisco.
WestWind 90 Kennedy, good evening, close San Francisco Airport. Kennedy 5 departure, radar vectors DL and it's filed. Maintain 5,000, expect level of 36010 after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er, squawk 1534, 1534.
All right, WestWind 1990 heavy, cleared to San Francisco International Airport. Kennedy 5 departure, Gale transition, then is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er, and squawk 1534.
WestWind 1990 heavy, read back correct, 22 departure, call for taxi.
All right, we'll call for taxi, WestWind 990. All right, well, that was painless. 1534.
Trinity, I want to search for attention, right?
Do that. 1534. And we're not going to turn that on yet. Is he still out there fueling us? Yes. Ooh, someone right behind us. Wait, who's the idiot American that all of a sudden spawned into us? Get out. You were not there a second
No,
ago.
yesterday he was.
Be gone. There you go. What?
Yesterday marks my 1 year with WestWind.
Oh, it also was, the 4th of July, a little
I
minor
know.
holiday, I know, but... Yeah, what is
4th of
this?
July and the day I got hired on the WestWind, same thing.
Gotcha.
Both celebrations.
What's this American guy doing? You gonna pick a gate? Or you're just gonna wait there, blocking me? Not that I need to go right now, but still, it's the principle of the thing. All right, so this is gonna be 5,000. We're expecting 2.2, so we'll throw this down to 220, and we'll get the actual runway heading. I want to say it's like 223, but I'll double check that. Let's set up our 0 fuel weight stuff. Reserves today are...
Every time I hear it's the principle of the thing, I think of Men in Tights.
Yes. Let's see. 24, 25, 1. For the reserves. 25.1. Cost index is 80. Cruise altitude 360. We will do D-rate 1. Flaps to 10. And we're going to call it a wet runway just because there is mist or light rain. So, in the interest of safety, we'll do that. So V1 is 122, VR is 145, and V2 is 162. And our trim is going to be 5.3. So 162 plus 10 is what we're going to set here. So 172, set in the box. And with that, we are pretty much ready to go. Do ACARS menu, status, there we go. You're pushing? Okay, we should be pushing soon. Just waiting for the passengers to finish boarding, then I'm just going to override the system and tell them we're going to go. Now that I know how long the fueling actually takes. Because the cargo is not being loaded during this process, it's just the fuel. Yep, he's still out there, look at that. Look at that guy. With the aux pumps, can I do the trim now? Let's find out. Was it 5.3? Nope. Okay. That's just that. Thought I'd try.
Wow, looks like the whole entire U.S. except for Seattle Center is covered.
That's awesome. You know, I could see that very often. The last time I saw that was the FNO during the Flight Sim Expo in Vegas last year when they did, because they did Live Up America during the event. Where are we at? Fantastic.
Missing Houston.
Oh yeah, Houston's offline too.
Yeah,
So-
Seattle's offline.
I know
I
that
just got Seattle.
we already said that one. So
Oh.
Seattle and Houston. All right.
Oh, wait.
But we got Toronto, which is not part of the U.S. So technically, we're only missing one because they make up for one of the missing ones.
I like your thinking.
All right. Man, a lot of towers up too. That's our approaches and stuff. Man.
143 ATC online and 466 pilots online.
Dang. The nice thing about this too is it spaces people out, so no one airspace is like super congested because everyone's kind of all over the place.
I mean, Atlanta, the East Coast is really congested right now, though.
Not compared to a normal FNO. I mean,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
spread up and down the eastern seaboard. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Normally in FNO, they all congest toward one airport. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
hope
not going to
Washington
happen.
gets on, though. Seattle.
They will, but they probably are waiting until closer to the time they were actually supposed to be, which is going to be an hour or two from now.
Oh, please no, because everybody else is on.
But that was
Well,
the nature of how the event was going to work. Originally, it was going to be the eastern seaboard would come online at 5, and then an
Yeah,
hour later,
that's
the Midwest would
6.
come on, and an hour later, the mountain time area would come on, and then the Pacific would come on. So following people
But
across
for me,
the country.
that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes, I know.
It's your own fault for leaving earlier than you thought it was supposed to start.
Exactly.
Well, no, I knew it started at 8. I left it at 4 on purpose.
It starts at midnight Zulu every single time.
I know, he has to get up at 3 a.m. and is bemoaning that fact, so anyway.
It's
And-
called Deliver Bread.
Alright, so I don't hear them boarding
Oh,
anymore,
boy.
so I'm going to close the doors, and we're going to get set to go. We're going to go back to menu, not fixed, menu, FS Auctions, doors, next, close. I'm going to close these guys too. Operate the jetway. What are you doing?
So you guys are flying to San Fran, Stinktown?
Progress. How is it in
This is flying to San Fran. I'm not.
Oh, where are you flying?
Boston LAX.
Oh, okay. I'm flying. Actually, I kind of flew Dulles to Seattle.
That's the one thing I like about this FNO is that you can still. It doesn't matter where you take off from. Just go have fun. Go fly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I tried to get my stuff scheduled with real flights, so I start playing like a day or two ahead, and so I get a whole like real flight up, have my own call sign, and all that.
There we go.
Okay. What airline are you flying for?
Today it's Alaska. PMDG 737-900.
Okay.
There we go. Alright,
I'm-
push back to departure.
I'm just flying a fallen flag of the sky. So
Oh, okay.
Okay, why?
I should have flown WestWind.
Oh, well, actually, we gotta do this anyway. So we're gonna do start the APU. I'm gonna put that back to off. Now that we have our brake pressure. I'm sorry.
Do we
what?
have-
Sorry, what?
do we even have a Singapore hub, correct? Right. There's.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it might have been shuttered.
Cap.
If you go to WestWind's website, you can probably see.
Well, the website needs some updating, so it should probably be done once the new website's up and running.
Yeah, why am suddenly my GSX stuff not working? I reset the position, and now all I can do is do stuff with the... I haven't moved the aircraft.
Houston Center's online now. So no, it's just Washington or Seattle.
GSX, you're making me angry. Did you zoom in any slower? Okay, I don't care about the...
Fly back.
Oh boy. Oh. Really? Chase plane? Come on. Don't make me hurt you.
I think it wants you to hurt it.
I think it does too. Yeah.
Smack that
yeah.
sin.
GSX decided to be stupid. And die. GSX, what is wrong with you?
Apparently everything. So.
Apparently. Screw it. We're just gonna back up ourselves then. Okay. Just trying to make my life difficult. Archie doors, arm them all, and actually I could use PMDG's pushback, but actually that's not a bad idea necessarily, is it? Turn tail to the left. Yeah, that's what I want. I think I want to go to the left. Well, 2-2 right. Probably should go the other way. Well, now we'll go this way and then it all goes around the end. So 90 degrees. Remove the wheel chocks, please. Okay, so they're all disconnected. Oh, no, I thought I did that! Crap! Ah, stupid. You deleted my stuff, didn't you? Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. GSX, this is your fault.
What'd it do?
Lost power to the aircraft.
Did you fire the APU before you're just telling it to disconnect ground stuff?
No, I fired the APU. I just hadn't connected it.
Oh, so you didn't turn the AP power.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but the only reason I'm in my sequence out of order is because GSX decided to die. So that's why it's GSX's fault. Now I gotta reset this. Oh my gosh. Okay, well it still has... Oh, maybe I don't. Route? Nope. It remembers where I am, but it doesn't remember anything else. Thank you. You suck. Oh my gosh. Arrival, departure, to right, JFK 5, route, next page, let's go back to this nonsense. Okay, Gale. And then Q818. HOCKE. What? What do you mean Q818? What? Since when? This worked earlier. How is this an invalid entry now? Quebec 818. What? Oh my god. What are you doing, you stupid machine?
She's love when GSX has had to go stupid.
This is not GSX anymore.
That's the airplane?
Well, yeah, but you're not getting in my route into GSX. What the heck is going on? Iraq 1907. Nothing changed there. Routing's from KJFK. Wait a minute.
Is your air cars working again?
It's not A-cars either. This is the FMC. Where's my... Give me the stupid index. No, not Route 2. Position in it. IRS left. Ah, okay, well that's a good catch. Uh-huh. KJFK. Oh, it's already there. Alright, so it still has that. Next page. Okay, well, it's still invalid. Waiting for you, buddy. No, Vortex probably not invats him. He usually flies in shadow mode. What's going on here? Why isn't he booting up? What's happening?
You find a PMDG 747?
Yes.
Might be your isolation valves.
What?
Your isolation valve.
Explain.
You're trying to start your engines, right?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
So what's the problem?
Don't worry about it. If you're
Okay.
not paying attention, let me just deal with it.
Okay, isolation battle.
Alright. Turn those off. Cycle the power of the aircraft. When in doubt, reboot it. Just make sure I don't want to waste my time. Okay. Alright, I've got all three. FMC. Resyncing other FMC. Okay, that's fine. Position and net. Next page, next page. Okay, 1, 2, 3 all missing. That's what I expect. Not what I just did. There we go. Okay. Next page. Do we have all three? There we go. Okay. Do we have the... Yes, we do. Switch over to APU. Okay. Now. I've lost the route code. KJFK. KSFO. WWA 1990. Departure arrival. Departure. 22 right. JFK 5. Route. Next. Where's Y? E. To Gale. Quebec 818. Oh my god. Okay, what are the routes on the... What the... Why is that suddenly not working? I don't understand. It worked before. It's just one stupid little tiny strip, too. Get... Alright, what is the next?
Maybe it's the ARAC is out of date.
It's not. It, like I said, it worked a second ago, so it's not the air rack out of date.
Okay.
Standard troubleshooting, guys. I'm not looking for solutions right now. I'm just ranting out loud, so you'll be better off just letting me figure it out at this point, unless you have a really good solution that you're confident in, because otherwise it's just going to drive me up the wall. We're going to enter it in one at a time, apparently. So Gale, Meslin, M-S-L-I-N, and then Stomp. And Buffy. Next page. Whoa. CFB. Did we skip? Wait. Oh, there we go. Good. So CFB view. KELIE. My God, there's a billion on here. WOZE. And IKNAV. And then Durlo. That ends the stupid 818 business. From Durlo to Hawk. HOCKE. And then GRB. GEP. J70 to ABR, J32 to LLC, legs, and arrival. Bodega 3, 28 legs, 28 right, Eddie. Route, activate, execute, perfinet, zero fuel weight, reserves, I said 25.1, cost 80, cruise 360, thrust limits, D-rate, insufficient fuel, oh. Okay, wait, did it forget all of that I just did before? Probably. No, it's still got that. How do you think that's insufficient fuel? It thinks it's 10,000 pounds more than what you need. Do we have a discontinuity somewhere? That I see. That's weird. Net reference. How much fuel do you think we have? Fuel 159.8. It's weird. Do wet. 162 trim. 5.3. Yep. Good. Okay. Okay, after that nightmare of nonsense, we are on the APU generator. Let's disconnect now the ground power. Finally. Ground connections, release, remove, pushback. Left 90 degrees. Turn that on. We're going to set up the A cars again because that died. KJFK, KSFO, estimated time of departure like now, so 0107 we'll say. 7:05:30 en route. Syncing. Turn this on a transponder. maybe we can actually get out of here. There we go. Status. Okay. Okay, that is good. We're ready to go. We're ready to push. Start.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left.
Roger that. Ready to push. Tail to the left. Park brakes off.
Brakes released.
Brakes released. Are you gonna do something?
Brakes released. Here we go.
Oh, wow, that was a nice delay. Okay, we're pushing. Finally. God. Alright, fuel pumps coming on. Window heat should be on too. Let's all go across. I'm going to turn on one of the packs. Beacon on and starting 3 and 4. Holy decrapity, okay. Let's turn this back on so if they're trying to get a hold of us.
1279 taxi. Delta 1279, runway 22 right taxi via left Bravo, Echo, and Charlie, cross runway 31 right.
Taxi via Bravo, Echo, Charlie, cross runway 31 right, for runway 22 right, Delta South Cessna. Okay, ground, picture 194, posting pushback start.
Frontier right 94, push and start on the Alpha is approved, tail towards the city.
Towards the city, push the city.
That was.
Brake set.
Alright, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the slip release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
Kennedy ground evening American 574 request clearance for Charlotte. Midcon 1486, you can contact 119.1, good night.
Tower 1486, good night.
American 574, Kennedy ground, good evening sir, you're clear to Charlotte Airport via the Kennedy 5 departure. Rate of access Robbinsville is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 3601 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1359er, squawk 1533, 1533. Alright, cleared to Charlotte, Kennedy departure, radar vectors Robbinsville, 5,000, departure 135.9, squawk 1533, American 574. And 574, leave back call for taxi, information Alpha. We'll go when we have Alpha, American 574. Action American 574, I don't know if you're going to be able to push back into the ramp. If you need to, though, push back on the Alpha, you can call for push and start.
Kennedy ground, WestWind 1990 heavy, Terminal 8 ready for taxi. With Alpha.
WestWind 1990 heavy, runway 22 right taxi via right Alpha, Victor, and Charlie, cross runway 31 right.
Alright, 22 right via right Alpha, Victor, Charlie, cross 31 right. West 990 Heavy.
JetBlue's 113, Kennedy ground. Are you ready for taxi? JetBlue 6113, standby.
Alright, APU off. And away we go. Take a break off yet? Yes.
JetBlue 6113, we are at Foxtrot short of Alpha, request runway 22 right, Foxtrot.
Helicore
JetBlue
69, good
6113,
evening,
on
sir.
request,
Just in
stand by
time,
when
we're
we
just
have the
finally
time.
moving for the first time. So right Alpha, Victor Charlie. Should be this guy here.
JetBlue 6113, runway 23 right at Foxtrot, taxi by Foxtrot. Right, to your right, if I'm taxi via Foxtrot, JetBlue 6113.
That light just came on. Oh. APU dropping out. Okay. Alright, this is Alpha right here. We're going to do right on Alpha.
Delta 1279, would you like to take runway 22 right at Foxtrot, or do you want to go all the way down to the end?
So that's 1279, we like all the way down to the end.
Roger.
Flaps 10 coming in. And we have a new sub alert now. As I was partially afraid it was going to happen, YouTube dings the
6113, contact tower 119.1.
the popcorn song segment we used from Swedish Chef. So I I've got a different one that is going to do our sub alerts now. So I have not seen Captain Tim here yet. He messaged me on Discord earlier, but I haven't seen him on here yet. I'm not sure if he's with us tonight or not. If he is here silently.
WestWind 1990 Heavy, you're going to be able to get around the A319, or do you need to step over to taxiway Bravo?
I'm not muted. Wait, you talking about me?
You were muted until a little bit ago.
Oh yeah. I wasn't muted because I'm in
quiet.
TG.
Yeah, it looks like we can get around him no problem for Western 990 Heavy.
That's West 39, yeah, you can continue your taxi via Bravo, Echo, and Charlie. And JetBlue should be no factor.
Yeah.
Yes, if you mute yourself, then you can't transmit either, and vice versa. Unless you're me, I found a way around it. Actually, is going to be kind of close. I'll just stick to the outside of the taxiway here. Let's see, do we clear him? I think we do. Barely. Ooh, light him up with our nav light. Yep.
And Kennedy ground, would you flight 94 turn off?
Frontier Flight 94, runway 22 right, taxi to the left of Bravo, Echo and Charlie, cross runway 31 right.
I will left Bravo, and Charlie, 1 right, Frontier Flight 94.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard WestWind Flight 1990, service to San Francisco. We are going to be going up a little bit northerly today on our route to avoid some weather systems. So our in-flight time is going to be about 5 hours and 30 minutes. We're going to be cruising at an altitude of 36,000 feet and then climbing up a little further to 38,000 feet a little later on the flight. Sit back, relax, enjoy your time. We hope you have a good flight with us today. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time.
Any ground, American 574 ready for taxi. Tango
This
to
is
Alpha.
Victor right here, and we're going to
American
cross 31 left.
574, runway 22 right, taxi right, Alpha, Echo, Charlie, cross runway
31
31
right, rather. 13 left. Same difference.
Right, 2 right, Alpha, Echo, Charlie, cross 31 right, American 574.
Southern 1279, contact 119.1, good day.
Approaching 1. 9.1 today, so,
Set RTO on the auto brakes. Cabin is reporting ready. That's good. Got DHL over here. And we're going to taxi now down to 22 right.
And Kennedy ground, Delta 214, just cross 22 right.
Delta 214, Kennedy ground. Ultra taxiway Bravo, give with a Frontier flight left to right, and then you're going to taxi straight out on Alpha to the gate.
We'll hold short for the Frontier, left to right, then we're going to go straight on Alpha to the gate, Delta 214.
WestWind 1990 Heavy, you can get tower call 119.1, take care.
Over to tower 119.1 for WestWind 990 Heavy. Thanks, have a good night. What the heck was that?
Japan Air 2315,
Something I'm not going to deal with. Alright. Japan Air, got it.
Air Canada 465 from Hotel, hold short, runway 22 right.
Hold short 22 right, Air Canada 465.
Kennedy Tower, WestWind 1990 Heavy with you now on Charlie heading to 22 right.
WestWind 1990, Kennedy Tower, Roger, break, Delta 1279, 5 one-way heading, wind 150 at 5, one-way 22 right, take off. Runway 22 right, clear for takeoff. Right, runway heading, Delta 1279.
Oh, you landed already?
Yeah, you wish. What does that little green button at the bottom of the screen say?
Landed.
Tower, I'm going to
No.
1442.
Only I could read.
1442.
Only you can read.
House.
Mahaba
Yeah, what is it?
Yes, it's a tavern.
Hakuna
Say again.
Hakuna Matata.
1442, what is it?
Bye.
And come up.
Hakuna Matata.
Alright, we will now go ahead and put on TARA.
And a 465, cross runway 22 right, 1.9.
Double checking, brakes are RTO, flaps are 10. We are
Cross
ready
22
for
right,
takeoff.
490, 465.
LNAV, VNAV.
Been dropping my scenery libraries.
That's 79 contact New York departure on 126.81.
What about your scenery library?
Quebec 126.8 of night today. Was in 1990 when we took the right out and wait.
22 right, line up and wait for 990 heavy. Flight attendants, take your seats.
Approaching 2 right.
Strobe's coming on. Nope, 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 stop. Engine number 3, you should not be going into reverse. What are you doing? Hit the strobe button. I did not touch that. That is not a good sign of things to come.
3 1 right. On
Oh, really?
2 right.
That's interesting. What are you doing? I'm not moving anything. What are you doing? Idle, stupid. Idle. Stay.
Was in 1990 when the 150 at 5 when we took right to take off by when we heading.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, Western 990 heavy.
Good evening, Kennedy Tower, American 18 Island.
American 1817 Kennedy Tower when 150 at 5 when we took left to land.
Clearly, left, right,
Underway we go.
Kennedy Tower, American 574, right at Charlie.
American 534 when we took right, Kennedy Tower when we took right, not a wait.
Rotate.
Climb the weight to right at Charlie, American 574.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up.
Was in 1990 contact Kennedy the New York departure on 126.8.
Order departure 126.8 for 990 heavy.
On 1094, okay, American 534.
Kennedy departure WestWind 1990 heavy with you climbing through 3,200 for 5,000.
What's the 1990 Avenue at the departure with a contact, maintain 230 knots, 230 knots, want to maintain 11,000.
11,000 and maintain 230 knots for 990 heavy.
Over 1279, maintain best forward speed, want to maintain 17,000.
I'm in the Z17 down south now.
Now the U.S. is completely covered.
Nice.
I almost done with Cleveland Center.
What's the 1990
Probably it's
Avenue?
either Indianapolis or Chicago.
060.
Was that left 060 for 990 heavy?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright, left 060 for 990 heavy. Actually, no, don't do that.
So the 57, correct, American 574 New York. American 574 past 3500, hitting 74 right at contact, direct Robbinsville, climb and maintain 7000. Direct Robbinsville 7000, American 574. Over 1279, climb left, hitting 010. Heading 010 downtown Hill. So WestWind 1990 heavy tank for Alpha's new normal speed, climb and maintain 1000.
Flight maintain 1000, resume normal speed for 1990.
Venture 94.
Just 10,000 feet, landing lights off, taxi light off.
That's 1279, proceed direct to Dale. Direct to Dale downtown Hilton. West for 1990 heavy, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000 for 1990 heavy.
American 574, climb and maintain 1,000. Broke up, stay again for 574. Climb and maintain 17,000. 17,000, American 574.
Gonna try to stay awake, huh?
Yeah, for 1279.
No problem, I understand, Kelsey. It's gonna be a long flight.
5.3, good day.
Gonna be a long flight.
5.3, good day, That's for 1990, come up and 020.
Delta 1990? Was that for WestWind? It's not like you said Delta 1990.
Yeah, Westwind 1990, come up 20.
Left 020 for 1990.
So the bar 74, contact New York Center 12532. American 74, 574 New York Center 12532. 12532, American 574, thanks, thanks. See ya. Downtown 1279, what is 12532. 12532, good day, downtown.
Alright. Passing 14,000. Go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off.
That's for 1990, so let's proceed direct to Gale.
Proceed direct Gale for 1990 heavy.
Departure to PMDG PNR.
Japan 2359 New York departure. Proceed direct to Robbinsville, trying to maintain 17,000.
Proceed direct to Robbinsville. Flight condition 17,000 to PMDG PNR.
SideQuest! Good to see ya.
That's for 1990, contact New York Center 12532.
To 12532
That's
for
for 1990, New York Center 12532.
12532 for 1990, thanks.
Japan 2359, contact New York Center 125.32.
What do we do?
Current flight. Good evening. Clear direct to Yazoo. Rest of route unchanged. Climb and maintain level 230.
Alright, clear direct Yazoo and altitude 230, entry flight 94.
New York Center, WestWind 1990 with you at 17,000. Yep, we're doing.
Western 99 New York Center. Good evening. Stand by.
Yep, we're doing full cross country. New York Kennedy to San Francisco. Flight sim, Friday Night Ops Transcon.
Japan 2359 heavy. Or correction, Japan 2359 New York Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain level 280. Clear direct Robbinsville.
Why it thinks we have insufficient fuel. What did it? Did I put in a much higher number for my? 25-1.
Del 377 hack. Center 1349.
I just
Good night.
landed and taxied, so thanks.
Copy.
1349er for Delta 377. Good night. Okay.
What's it predicting for my arrival? I think I'm only gonna have 12.8 when I get
Westwind
to.
1990. Climb and maintain level 360.
Climb maintain 360 for 1990 heavy.
Hey, Express 100, contact New York Center 133.47, descend and maintain level 220.
I find that hard to believe, considering SimBrief wanted to give me 10,000 pounds less. I'm taking extra fuel even for this.
Over to New York Center 1347 and down to 220. Express 100.
That's interesting.
Hey, Express 596, contact Boston Center 1347, good night.
Switching to standard.
134, Divisional 7, giving an Express 596, have a good evening.
Turn the gear off.
JetBlue 1790, contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
Go to 34-7, JetBlue 17, I'm good.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, I just figured out what the problem is. We have an errant, G-A-Y-E-L. Oh, that explains so much.
Delta
Okay.
52, New York Center, good evening.
Hang on.
Prop mark at and maintain level 180.
Oh, I know what's going on now. Let's see here.
Cross mark at 180.
G-A-Y-L-E. I can't do that there.
Del 1279, climb and maintain level 340.
Flight level 340, downtown.
Alright, Moose.
Parent 574, contact New York Center 13347, good night.
Bye, Crypto.
13347, American
See ya.
554, thank you.
That explains why it wasn't working. I misspelled Gale. I didn't realize I was putting LE instead of EL. Oh my gosh. And that explains why I had insufficient fuel, because it was trying to send me 500 miles some other direction. Now I should no longer have insufficient fuel. Yeah, 52.2. That makes more sense. Alright, there we go. Air traffic control is probably wondering, where the crap am I going? That's funny. Alright. Riddle solved. Alright, 15 minutes into the flight, and we are just passing 25,000 feet. Another 11,000 feet to go to our initial cruise. We are going to be step climbing at ABR, which I think is...
That's not over
here, right? No, yeah, that's not here.
Eastern 982 near center, good evening.
Aberdeen, that's right. So, over North Dakota, basically, or South Dakota, I guess, actually. Aberdeen, we're going to step up to 380 at that point. So we'll be at 380 for Dupree and beyond.
Right, flight 94, contact Washington.
Basically, we're doing that at the apex of our route, so as high up north as we're going to get, and then we're going to start going down.
Express 29, cross code 10, maintain flight 220.
Which that makes that simple.
Say again for just one now.
Express 029, cross coast at maintain flight 220.
Coast at 220, fix this one now.
Alright, here comes the actual gale in about 5 miles. And then we'll be on a route as normal. There's the turn. There we go. Alright, let me double check our computer here. We've got our out and off times. Yes. So out the gate at 106 Zulu and off at 123. And we're expecting to be in San Francisco at 6:35 Zulu.
Japan Airlines 2350 knot, contact near center 13347.
So that is just under 5 hours from now. Which means we're going to land shortly before midnight my time, if all goes to plan. Whew. It's a long flight.
Long flight for a long night.
And here comes 30,000 feet. Another 6,000 to go. Got the moon up there. And I never switched to sort of a climb mode. There we go. There's a lot of people streaming tonight.
I think everyone's just hopping on because it's just a big U.S. event, so all the streamers are online.
Well, yeah, but a lot of them aren't doing this. They're like Cat Strader, I think, is just doing Pilot Edge. Faviano's doing Grand Theft Auto. Puck is moving. I don't know what the heck that means. John Fly is doing American Truck. Torbinator might be doing the FNO. Captain K-Man is doing Insurgency. 8080's probably doing the FNO. Agent B7 might be doing the FNO. You're doing the FNO. So a few of them are doing the FNO, but I think a lot of them are just doing other things.
Nick on 1484,
It's Friday. It's Friday after a holiday. Yeah, it's Friday after a holiday, so a lot of people are going to be streaming.
Over to Cleveland, Metcon 1486, and
Puck says he's moving, but he's not. He's actually flying, so I don't know what the I'm moving nonsense is about. Oh, he's actually on Vetsen. He's landing in SFO right now. He's actually on final in the 8-7. He came from... Where'd he come from? Can't tell. It's all fuzzy. Why is this stream fuzzy?
York 7, good evening. Alpha 611, heavy, maintaining flight level 390.
Came from BFI, isn't that,
Delta 7, York Center, good evening.
Boeing Field.
That's Boeing Field, right? Yeah.
So he's probably flying just he's flying a Dreamliner then.
Well, he is flying a Dreamliner, but I said he's flying 787.
Express 29, stay airspeed.
Mach point 7 miles.
That cat's happy right now.
Express 029, maintain Mach point 76 or less.
Some people are putting Kenny G on, lighting some candles, and
correct.
I don't want to know about that.
Express 029, verify you will crossing coast.
I don't want to know what you do with Kenny G in the privacy of your own house.
Affirm, call set 220 for this one.
Oh, he's coming in. It's just a wee high. Now he's on glide. Oh, now he's a wee low. Do it nice. Oh, a little over flare. Oh, minus 36. Holy crap. Well played, Pucky.
KSFK, good evening. That Blue 2240 with you. I was trying to set the calls on runway headed 224.
Oh, change. And there's cruising altitude. And ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight. We'll hopefully try to provide you some smooth sailing the rest of the way. Should be in San Francisco in just a little under 5 hours from now. Enjoy the trip.
Express 029, contact near center 13347, good night.
13347, fix the floor.
John Fly's doing some convoying and HES.
Here's your 982, contact Boston 1347, good night.
I should just live stream my cat.
I'm sure there's someone into that, but that's kind of awkward.
Yes, sir. Good evening. That Blue 2040 with you, 7,000, heading 224.
Blue 2240 near center, good evening. Cleared direct, Robbinsville, time to maintain, followable 280.
Where's the right Roberts Hill in 280, 2240.
So, Crypto, since you know quite a bit about the workings of ATS multiplayer, is there another workaround? Like I was looking around, I was looking at the thing because I'm using my single player profile. And Moose, are you on Steam? Not at the moment. I mean, I have Steam and I use Steam and my profile's on Steam, but I'm not on Steam at the exact moment. My ATS is through Steam. I use my single player profile for my multiplayer stuff, and so I'm building up my trucking company. My drivers obviously don't drive in multiplayer unless I rest. But once I rest, it won't ever let me rest again because it says I don't need to rest because it doesn't count down the fatigue. Is there a trick to doing that, or is it just a bug?
So the reason why I have the separate profiles is because of one, the different sleep schedule you do in multiplayer.
There is no sleep schedule in multiplayer.
There is.
There's not,
but
because
it doesn't tick. It ticks differently than it does in single player.
No, I can guarantee you it does not tick at all. I was trucking all last night, and I trucked this morning, and in that amount of time, my time till next rest stayed locked at 14 hours and 0 minutes.
Delta 611.
So, well, it may have used to do that. It does not anymore. And that's the problem. So I rested once, and it reset the clock, and then after that, I don't know if I just have to turn fatigue simulation back off and then turn it back on, and maybe that resets it. I don't know. But once it's on and stays on, if you only exist in multiplayer, it never counts down again, as of now. And that may be due to some Truckers MP update that happened a while back, but as it stands now, that is the case. Jeff, to answer your question,
That's what I know then.
Yeah, so it's yeah, you haven't messed with that in a while. In other words, Jeff, to answer your question, I'm looking on Twitch. Actually, is what I'm seeing. There's guys that I'm friends with on Twitch that I follow.
Radio check.
That are other streamers.
Station calling you,
and they've got loaded, down below what game they're playing, so I can just.
L52 cross.
At a glance.
Maintain 10,000. The LaGuardia altimeter 3006.
Yeah, but when I'm on Steam, yes, I'll get the little pop-ups that say my friends are doing whatever they're doing. Byron CVC, how's it going, sir? Welcome to the stream. I should probably flip my weather radar on. That would probably be good, since we're flying toward flashies. Actually, I'm just watching this guy. If he falls out of the sky, then I know we're got a problem. Oh, okay. We're gonna we might be okay there. We're gonna fly through those cells. Let's let it repaint here now that I've zoomed it out. This could be interesting. Oh no. Okay. Let's paint it a little farther up and see if we can just take an end around. No, it's not a climb issue. Thunderheads will go up to like 45,000 feet, so climbing does not solve the problem.
They can go as high as 53,000.
They can go higher, I know, but my ceiling is only 41, so it doesn't really matter after that. It looks like I should be able to dogleg around it to the right a little bit. It's quite a diversion, though. New York Center, WestWind 1990 heavy.
Last air calling, say again, broken.
So WestWind 1990 heavy, we're looking at some pretty nasty weather about 40 miles in front of us. Can we get a diversion to the right about 30 degrees?
WestWind 1990 New York, contact Cleveland 134.9 major.
Alright, we'll go to Cleveland Center 134.9. Thanks, 1990.
Delta 1279, contact clear center 1349, good night.
Cleveland Center, WestWind.
Center American 1488, flight level 310.
Okay, American 1488, Cleveland Center, very warm welcome.
Cleveland Center, WestWind 1990 Heavy with you now, flight level 360. We're looking at some pretty nasty weather right in front of us. Can we get a diversion about 30 degrees to the right?
WestWind 1990, Cleveland Center, very warm welcome. For the diversion from 30 degrees to the right of the approved, call 1 main voice, your redirect on the route.
All right, 30 degrees to the right approved. We'll call when we're back on course, 990. I'm going to slip it right through there.
1279, receive flight level 340, inbound view.
That was a 1279, a very warm welcome.
And ladies and gentlemen, flight attendants, please suspend service for the next several minutes. Flight's probably going to get a little bumpy for the next few minutes while we push through this.
New Zealand 361, contact ND Center, 119.55.
This is why we took extra fuel.
119.55 for what?
119.15, New Zealand 361.
It's interesting though, that sea of red really just kind of disintegrated as we got closer to it. But it's still, our path would have taken us right through that cell. And I'd rather not go through a cell if I can avoid it, so we will end around it and take our chances over here. There's the turbulence. By the way, I finally figured out what this is for. The storm light, you turn that on to brighten the cockpit, so that way when the lightning flashes, it doesn't blind you from being able to see your instruments because your eyes are already adjusted to lighter stuff. So it inhibits what you can see outside, but I guess the assumption is you're flying through a sea of nothing anyway, so you can't see anyway.
Number 2 Fox, the center maintains 4,000.
And now Captain Tim shows up. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I thought you knew what the storm lights were for. Sorry, I would have explained that to you earlier.
Well, no, you've explained to me before, but this is the first time I've been able to use it, and then I figured I'd explain it. But I only knew that after talking to you at one point, because I'm pretty sure I asked you about that at one time.
121.27, Connie 61 Heavy.
Well, I'm going to try and launch off of Detroit to join you.
All right, sounds good. We're on the route that you posted in Discord, so.
That's okay. I would take that out of Detroit. That was only to avoid the.
No, I know that. I'm just saying so you know what our routing is. It's just my only point there.
Okay, doke. Hey, SideQuest.
Qantas 6026, contact Indy Center 119.55. Over.
Common 955, Connor 6026 here.
What you gonna be flying there, Captain Tim?
I'll take 7-6 out of the night.
Nice.
No, I was really aching to take this 27 out, but I'm like on a FNO night. Probably gonna need the automation.
Yeah, probably. Although, with the FNO spread out as much as it is, it may not be that big of an issue.
Well, the problem is,
This control 86, expect Alpha 101
the West Coast.
Yeah, that's true.
10 West for Metcon 1486.
November 502 Foxtrot, report the sudden flight.
Looking for a field 025.
Chick Sully. Oh, that's funny. My brother just posted a picture on Facebook. It's cracking me up. Ooh. Going through a little bit of the peripheral turbulence here. Oh, I'm starting to see stars. Hey Owen, how's it going? Just, we're flying from New York's JFK to San Francisco for the Live Up America FNO. And right now we're trying to dodge around a storm. What's up with you?
WestWind 1998, proceeding back on course now.
Yeah, almost. We're on an intercept course for it, but yeah, essentially for 990.
Okay, thank you.
Good, beside 025.
November 02 Fox, thanks. Runway 23, cleared visual approach.
Pulling your hair out with the 8th. Can't get it to load states. Oh. Well, an Airbus. What you have to remember about the Airbus is like a Mac, like an Apple Macintosh. It only works when it wants to. So basically, you need to convince it to want to load the states, and then it will. But you can't force it.
The first problem there is one is Aerosoft.
Well, no, the first problem. No. The first problem is it's Airbus. The bigger problem is not that it's Aerosoft. The bigger problem is that it's Airbus. Let's be real.
It's both. It's Aerosoft and Airbus. Aerosoft.
Yeah, it's 351 contact Minneapolis Center, 133.4.
Okay, 133.4, United 351. Thank you for ATC. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
First things first. One is Aerosoft, two is the bus. Bus is still pretty good. FS Labs is a great.
Envoy 505, Charlotte will be shortly at 12 o'clock. 2 miles.
I thought I was able to turn these. Apparently not. Okay.
Look at the trap.
Flying to the northwest, St. Captain Tim.
Thank you, guys. It's 461. Charlotte will be at 12 o'clock shortly, 12 miles.
Fly northwest tonight.
1,000 feet below you. Should be no factor.
Northwest never operated the 767.
How's the traffic tonight? 461.
748, contact Minneapolis Center, 133.4, bye-bye.
This is cool. Getting back on his tail here. This guy's 2,000 feet below us.
Traffic inside, unbelievable.
What's up, Moose?
Thank you.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Midcom 1486, so maintain 6,000.
Hey, Chris.
Well, we're just flying around a storm at the moment.
Hey Tim, how are you, sir?
I'm doing quite well. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, pretty good. I thought I might take a break from my studies to check with you guys.
Yeah, what are you studying?
It's management systems for my job.
Oh, okay.
It's everything it has to do with Fleet International, or like on hydraulic systems, you know, brake systems, you name it, anything that has to do with the truck.
Got it.
Since I'm selling parts now.
Gotcha. That's cool. It's a Delta guy down here. Delta, I just had it. Where'd it go? 1279, 737
November 02 Foxtrot, winds 200 at 8, runway 23, close to
Denver.
Yeah, he's going.
923 bucks.
He's going to D-Town.
On the frequency, slightly cleared and sent for every 2 minutes.
Wait, what? Can anyone contact? What? What's this one? No, maybe it does. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay. Makes the U shape around. The guy was on VPilot was saying, "Yeah, I'll contact Minneapolis Center." See, I'm going, how? But I forget. Mini Center extends way over on top of Chicago Center and connects to Cleveland and Toronto. So never mind. It is possible. Thought he was going the wrong way. Another system over there, but we are not going that way, so happy for us.
I'm cleared on temporary stop.
Hey guys.
Hey, Kramer. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. We're firmly in the cruise.
Good evening, 41, quick 41 to 71 industry, technically 400 for 101 power.
Get some little glamour shots there of my bird.
Switch 4171, clear one set to her around that. Proceed direct from Motor City, climb plane file 360.
So tomorrow, I talked about we're going to be doing
360 for 41.5.
It's 360 and there's no ATC speed restriction.
Oh, what are you looking? Tomorrow we talked about we're going to be doing some Hawaiian ops as requested by Rothmuller because he's in Hawaii at the moment. So we'll do some hopping around.
So who called that?
2 Foxtrots, clear 23 on Delta.
30 Foxtrot, thanks. Okay, you lost a departure of the VFR. Take on Griffin, so it's Delta, Quebec. Sorry, Delta 3, Quebec to the ramp, cross runway 3.
Oh, goodness.
Delta 3, Quebec, and cross 32, 02 Fox.
JetBlue 6113, contact ND 119.55, bye-bye.
Yeah, and I believe the Labs is the superior maker of the Airbus.
119.55.
I have the Aerosoft one for FSX, and it was okay, but
Center Delta.
the Labs wasn't out yet when I
step away for about 5 minutes.
when I pulled the trigger on that one.
Delta 377, we'll see you later.
Cleveland Center Frontier Flight 41 360 from 380.
think we're going to be...
2141 Cleveland Center, hello, welcome to ZOB.
I think we're going to be dipping into Toronto Center here in a second.
Dude, it's been a good evening up tonight.
Yeah, shortly after Buffalo.
1094 Cleveland, welcome.
Derek up to my work?
I said welcome, sir.
Ah, well, thank you very much. Nice work.
No problem.
Y'all doing the JFK SFO thing right now?
Yes, we are. It's going to be a long flight.
What aircraft are you on?
747.
Too lazy to look at your stream. Oh.
Too late. How dare you not be watching my stream?
Cleveland Center, good evening, Delta 2512, climbing 5,000.
Hey Moose, what's your waypoint you're going to right now?
Current waypoint, well, we're just about to fly over it. We're currently going to IK Nav, India Kilo, November Alpha Victor. And after that, we're going to Durlo, and that's about 80 miles away, which is Delta Echo Romeo Lima Oscar.
Delta 2512 Cleveland Center, weather contact, turn right 7300, maintain flight level 320.
One medication to stop immediately.
Level 320, can you please say that heading again, 2512?
Well, I'm glad to hear that her surgery went well shot. Welcome to the stream.
300.
Heading 300, Delta 2512.
We're basically right around Buffalo, New York at the moment, Chris.
Midcom 1486 is going to maintain 4,000.
Midcom 1486.
This crown drives me nuts. It's driving me nuts!
Well, I'm experiencing video problems as usual, so I guess I might let y'all go. Wish I could stick around, but if it's not going to work, there's no reason to stick around.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Well, you have a good night. Good luck with your studies.
Hang in there, Chris.
Yeah, I got to get that done.
All right, man.
That's how I can keep my diamond rating.
That's right.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, you too.
Y'all streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. Since this flight's going late, I may not start until 10 my time. But it'll be sometime between 9 and 10.
Proceed direct on Delta 2512.
That's 2512, no ATC speed.
Any chance you could use a Browner library?
You know what? I might do that. I could do that tomorrow, actually. We're going to doing so. Well, yeah, maybe. We're going to be doing Hawaii hops, so I could do that in 3.7.
Well, if it's not a big deal, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I'm going to find whether one contact
I think we could. I think we could swing that.
Okay, I'll try to get on the line with you.
Alrighty, man. You have a good night.
Hey, you too. Good night, Tim.
Good night.
Hey, Chris.
Good night, Kramer. Good night, guys.
Cleveland Center, Delta 13, with you, 3,000.
Last 50 code and say again.
Delta 1371 out Detroit at 3,100.
Sounds like he's just going to keep us, alright.
Delta 1371, hello Detroit, radar contact, proceed right to late, following plane path
We are
230.
decidedly in Toronto Center now.
Direct clear, direct 220.
Actually, there's that overlap.
Actually, I'm above the overlap.
That's what I'm saying. The
Transcon
low is
1486, 10 miles from Skelly to
US,
setting 120,
is,
maintain 4,000 to the percent FX, only 1%.
Toronto.
Right. No, I mean, but I see the overlap on Fantastic, and I'm above it still. But yeah, I mean, technically we're probably. Well, hang on. Let me see. Let me look at the better Fantastic. Let me see if this shows any different. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're decidedly in Canada at the moment.
Here. Consider Delta 377's back on frequency.
Oh, that guy.
Switch 4171, contact Chicago Center, dies on frequency 121.27.
Hotel 127, jump.
Well, a little stint in Canada. We'll come back into officially Cleveland Center's airspace on the other side, and we'll schlep across Michigan, cross Lake Michigan, and head toward Minneapolis. Oh,
you know they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry. Here, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead. Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
Velo 4K, thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome aboard. Yeah, be sure to check out the our Discord channel. Links in the chat now from Streamlabs there. But good to have you aboard. I guess we can turn the passenger signs off now that we're well clear of the turbulence. Forgot to do that.
Delta 2512, contact Chicago. 1 second. I've done a blue room here.
Cleveland Center, good evening, American 13th of June, 2300 for,
That's 2512, contact Chicago Center 121.27, bye-bye.
121.27, have a good night, first 12.
And American 113, Cleveland Center, hello, weather contact, stay off to...
passing 4,000 right now.
Delta 113, thanks, proceed directly, climb heading for level 250.
Right, 15 route and for level 250, American 13.
Miscom 1486, wind 1603, runway 10 left, prompt.
Clear on the left, Transcon 1486.
Are we there yet?
That's A377, sorry, 377
Yeah, 10 more minutes actually. I don't want to lead you on too much.
2127, Delta 377. Have a great
10 more
night.
minutes. 10 more minutes and we'll be there.
Trying to do my first fly the Mad Dog flight.
You're gonna do what?
The first Mad Dog flight.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna like that airplane. That is a fun aircraft to fly. It just takes a little bit of a learning curve. Thanks. I forget what that guy's name was from Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, I forgot to.
That should be Boeing's new slogan, trying to get past this MAX business. You're going to like the way it flies. I guarantee it. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Find that guy, put him in a pilot's uniform.
I'm Larry H. Parker, and I'll fly for you.
Oh my goodness. We got 479 miles to our step climb, which is happening right around Minneapolis. We'll step up to 380. We're coming up on Durlow in 10 miles, and then we'll head to Hawk. We're almost an hour in. And ATC just got very quiet. A little too quiet.
Funny thing is this is pretty accurate with like in actuality.
Well, yeah, because you wouldn't normally be hearing people talking to everybody. It'd just be people up at altitude. So it'd basically be being handoffs, and that's about it, with the occasional vector.
Yep.
Okay. Somehow I think you guys fail to realize that there's actually a lot of conversation goes on up there late at night. None of it pertaining to flying, of course.
No. We're talking about the ATC chatter, not the in-cockpit chatter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, late night radio on ATC is entertaining.
Oh.
Macon 1496, taxi,
They have to say
Charlie
what
2,
Yeah,
and...
that's true. Saw clips from the earthquake, yeah.
Charlie 2, Macon 1496.
Yep, that was an interesting morning the other day. A little rocking and a rolling action. Although not so much for me. I mean, it was just enough to notice it. The real fun happened over like in Ridgecrest, where it actually broke things. I was watching a highlight from CNN, and they were showing, I think it was a press conference. I don't know if it was from the USGS, but it was apparently a very well-renowned seismologist, I think is the term. And she was talking about the the earthquake and what we can expect from here on in and whatever. But you could tell she was not like the polished government official. She was like, let me tell you what's going to happen here. This is what we do. I mean, it was the way she was. It was like, you're like the one government agency that the news like never talks to. So you guys don't like have a professional PR person. It was pretty obvious. It was funny. It's kind of refreshing, actually. Alright, we're sledding through this little pockets of weather here, which is good. Route's taking us right through it. We may end up having to dodge around something over Minneapolis. I don't know how high it goes, but you can see it on Fantastic. And we're going to be going right in there somewhere. We may actually be right over the top of the bad stuff, so. I think we fly like right over Minnie, and it looks like the really bad stuff, the red, is all down south. So it may just be low-lying stuff that we fly over, which would be okay. It would be all right. If you guys never had a chance to do a convoy truck with John Fly, you should try it sometime. It's funny. A bunch of the guys in the convoy with him are all like doing a little bit of mild drinking during the the time. It gets interesting. You were at NAS Lemoore when I experienced a similar event. Oh, really? Yeah. Lemoore is not far from me at all. That's a. What is that for me? It's like a 30-minute drive, basically. 40-minute drive. Down 41 to 198, then over. I've been by there many times. Went to an air show there once, many, many years ago. It's pretty cool. It was hotter than all get out because, you know, it was summer and there's nothing but concrete and asphalt all over the place, so... But it was fun. It looks like we're finally going to get our parking lot at the church repaved, not this next week, but the following week. And that'll be a load off my mind when that's done. Oh my gosh.
We used to allow our neighbors to park there, and then one night after we did a repaving, some guy came in and did donuts in the parking lot.
Oh, that's the worst.
So we closed it down.
Yeah. Yeah, people are idiots. I can understand. We did. Okay, so funny story, kind of related to that. We had we have a concrete patio in front of the church auditorium, and we were chewing it up because some trees nearby had messed it up, and so we thought we'll just redo the whole pad. So we redid the whole pad. They did it in the morning. And I remember asking the concrete guy several times because I was told, hey, you better get someone to like watch it overnight, make sure no one messes with it. And they ended up doing it early in the day. And so I said, okay, when we leave at 5, is this going to be set up enough to where people can't come and like put their handprints in it and whatever? I said, oh yeah. It'll be definitely hard enough to walk away from it by the time you guys leave. And so yeah, you won't have any problems. It's like, okay, you're sure? Yes. Come back next morning. Someone, and this is, mind you, right at the entrance, so right in front of one of the main entrance doors into the auditorium, drew a giant penis in the concrete.
Oh, jeez.
I was so ticked. Oh my gosh. So they had to come and they did some kind of like a little patch scour to kind of get rid of it. I'm pretty sure it's still under there. It's like... So the next time we had something done, we had our upper deck redone around our ed building there, and I camped out in the foyer that could look out over it all night, just watching Netflix. Like, I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving. I know better.
You know they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead. Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
Audacity XCL? XLE? XLEL? I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to call you Audacity because that's the word I can say. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. You're actually in the air right now watching me. All right. That's... What's that? The Stalker song from... it's all about watching somebody all the time. I can't remember. You're a JetBlue A320. Whereabouts are you? Find you on Vantastic. What's your call sign?
American 1488, I'm 11,000. Vehicle for the alternative of 3,000.
Down to 11,000 American 1488.
Oh, I wonder if that's him right there. I see a JetBlue 1013 JFK to Long Beach. I don't know if that's you or not. Let me know. But thank you for the follow. Make sure you check out our Discord for. I don't really monitor it so much when I'm in the air, but it's great for communication and chatting off stream.
Yeah, it's 461 contact. Chicago Center 121.27. Bye bye.
Flying from LAX to MCO. Oh, okay.
One heavy.
All right, let's see if I can. See if I can find it here. Looking for a JetBlue, roughly in that vicinity. Could be down here. Of course, you also don't necessarily on VATSIM. I just realized that's maybe you're just flying in general. Are you on VATSIM or are you just flying offline? Because I can't find you, but that could just mean you're flying offline.
Cleveland Center, this is Denver Jet 14 with you at flight level 430.
Alright, once we transfer over to Mini Center, I think I'm going to go get something to drink. We're back officially in Cleveland's jurisdiction, and I'm not sure if we're going to hit Chicago's jurisdiction or not. If we do, we're going to just barely scrape it. Because we should go north of Oshkosh there. So yeah, I don't think...
No, that's not Chicago. You'll be at Minnesota airspace.
Well, I know we will
Pretty
be.
Much everything north of Milwaukee is Minnesota.
We'll be initially. There's a section of it that butts up right over Oshkosh, and I think we'll like just barely maybe scrape it, but yeah, it won't be by much. Which means they'll probably just leave us in Mini, I would imagine. I hope. No, like I'm in an actual plane right now. Oh, seriously? So you're watching me on the in-flight Wi-Fi. Well, that's kind of awesome. All right. You said you're flying from, you said LA to MCO? All right. I did that flight on a Delta back in the beginning of June to go to Flight Sim Expo. That's pretty cool. All right. All right, well, let's find you that way then. JetBlue 132. Let's see where you are. Flight radar. It's 132, yeah. Yes, 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 we do. Los Angeles to Orlando, there she blows, and you are where? Show me. Oh, you're just, okay, so just leaving past Louisiana, tip of Louisiana, going over the Gulf. Gotcha. Well, that's cool.
One hour and 23 minutes remaining.
Left?
Yep.
When did you take off?
You left at 3:51 Pacific time, 6 minutes early.
Oh, okay. And you're going into LAX, right?
Wait, what do you mean what time I took off?
Yeah, what time you took off?
Oh, I took off 2 hours and 26 minutes ago.
Were you talking about he has an hour and 36 minutes left in his flight? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh. You said, it's not like you said
I'm
we.
looking at flight. No, I was talking about the JetBlue flight. I was looking at it.
Never mind. Gotcha. You're back. All right, Kelsey. Last December you flew from LAX to MCO, also with Delta and a 757. Yeah, that's what I was on for that flight. We were on a 737-9 on the way back, but 75-200 on the way there. How much time does it say I have left before landing? Oh, yeah, so Crypto just said about an hour 30, it sounds like.
An hour 22.
Hour 22, whatever. Around. Yeah, you're supposed to land right about the same time I'm supposed to land, but in Pacific time. So you're gonna land 3 hours before I do. JetBlue, that is. Not Crypto, just to be clear. We're at 124.4 on the fuel. I believe when it goes below 120, right around there, we'll get the fuel alert to go tank to engine. So we'll have to watch for that.
Cleveland Center, this is Denver Jet 14, direct to Bravo Sierra Victor, requesting descent to flight level 10,000.
Denver Jet 14, Freedom South and Law, right off the surface.
Did you just say flight level 10,000? Yeah, it is pretty cool. It would be even weirder if we were flying LAX to MCO, because then it'd be like an Inception kind of thing. Oh, nice. Down
Flying
the
LAX MCO in the A320.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be doing that, but yeah.
WestJet 1990, contact Minneapolis Center, 133.4 for that.
Not WestJet, I'm WestWind, but okay. Over to Mini Center on 133.4 for WestWind 1990. Have a good night. Alright. Mini Center, WestWind 1990 with you, flight level 360.
WestWind 1990, Minneapolis Center.
And that's how we do that.
RX 914, contact Denver Center 127.65, 27.65.
Denver Center 12765 for 914. Appreciate all your time. Have a good rest of the evening.
I do not have San Juan scenery, no.
Delta 2708, contact Denver Center 127.65. Good night and thanks for the help.
Golf, your ansparity. It's with you.
Roger that, over to Denver.
Hey, how you doing?
765. You did a great job tonight. Thanks for the service.
We're doing fine, sir. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. We just crossed over into Minneapolis Center on our way to San Francisco.
Number 1980 runway 13, clear to land, line out wind 120 at 10.
That guy's quiet.
United 4522, Minneapolis.
4522, go ahead.
So Audacity, what?
I lost you for a while. Can you say your Mach number?
What's taking you to Orlando on this fine evening?
Yeah, 4522. Your airspeed or your ground speed appears to be fluctuating. Have you been having issues maintaining an airspeed, or are you getting a higher headwind?
No, we're just pulling our thrust levers forward and backward rapidly.
There for 4522. We're 226 at 49 right now.
United 4522. Are you able to maintain Mach 0.78 for intrail spacing?
No.
United 4522. Maintain Mach 0.78 or greater, please.
Who's he talking to? United who now?
Delta 975, contact Denver Center 127.65. Have a good night.
Sorry, what was that, Dolphy?
Contact Denver Center 127.5, and
seems like we've just took from
headwind between 45 and 50.
Yeah, it's been a little while now. We're about an hour and
Delta 975. Thank you very much.
15 minutes into the flight.
You're welcome. You have a good evening. Delta 975.
You've got another 5 hours to go, I think.
About another 4 hours. But yeah, roughly.
Seems like the wind conditions are right, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get when you go west. You're fighting the jet stream. Although right now it's not too bad. We only got a 24 knot crosswind, so about a 45 degree, 24 knot crosswind. So it could be much worse.
Left right 49 Minneapolis.
Although it might be once we reach Minnie and start turning more south. So we'll enjoy we'll enjoy the jet stream we got while we got it.
Left guy 49.
Oh, Alaska sounds like he's from Australia.
Requesting set climb flight level 380 by Romeo Whiskey Foxtrot.
Alaska 849, approved as requested.
Yeah, just under 4 hours. We're supposed to be there at 6:36.
Okay, 49.
And it's 2:39 right now, so yeah, just under 4 hours left in the flight.
Minneapolis Center, Connie 361 Heavy, flight level 360.
Yeah, Minneapolis Center, good evening. In 36, flight level 320.
Moose, can you zoom out the radar a little bit?
336, Minneapolis Center. Connie 361, Minneapolis Center.
That's as far as that'll go. That's 640. Minneapolis right there, for reference.
Copy that.
I think. No, never mind. That's GEP. Thought it said MSP.
The 1983.
Yeah.
To the parking via Delta, and have a good night.
Feel like we're a little north.
Yeah-ish. We are flying north. So the weather en route over most of the Midwest was forcing airplanes to go up and up high. So we're going to go up by Minneapolis and then come back down past Salt Lake City into San Francisco that way. So Yep, made for an interesting routing. So we're right smack dab over over Michigan right now.
Somewhere over Chicago?
Not quite. Well, we're headed toward Lake Michigan. We're not over. We're over the state of Michigan right now. Over the nubbin that sticks up from Indiana and Ohio.
Korean 36, squawk 6357.
Looks like we're gonna have a good view of the Salt Lake City.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, so this will take us up past Minnesota, right?
Copy,
Minneapolis and Minnesota, and then Salt Lake City's right in here, and then we'll head down a little north of Sacramento there, and Chico. Where's that's Linden? Yeah, there's Sacramento. So yeah, just a little bit north of Sacramento. And then we'll come down the peninsula. So we'll go right past the Golden Gate. We'll actually fly over, unless he gives us other routing, we'll actually fly over the field and head vectors down and pick up 28 right.
99, clear direct Frisco. Resume normal speed.
So yeah, so we got a little ways to go still. A little bit.
American 4522, you can resume normal speed as well. Looks like the winds at your altitude are quite a bit different than the lower.
We're planning for 28 right. Obviously, if they give us something different, that's fine. But yeah, we're planning 28 right.
Yeah, 4522, well, let's try for 340 again. Back, Chicago, but it was bumpy about high up there, but we'll try it again and see if it will win.
And I think
Okay,
I'm going
4522 to 17, flight level 340.
Go get
If that doesn't
myself
work,
a beverage
we'll just let Denver sort out your intro.
as soon as the radio clears up here, I'll ask for a step away here. Mini Center, WestWind 1990 heavy.
Step away denied.
Shush you.
WestWind 1990, Minneapolis Center.
Yeah, WestWind 1990. We'd like to step out of the cockpit for about 5 minutes, if that's okay.
WestWind 1990, you can let me know when you're back.
Alright, we'll be back in about 5, WestWind 1990. Alright, so I will be right back. I'm going to put auto in charge for a moment. Behave yourselves, and I will be back momentarily.
And United 4522, just to let you know, there's a similar call sign on the frequency, but text only. It's Delta 4522.
We are where?
I'm sorry, I didn't copy that.
Yeah, we know the call sign 45. Yeah, 4522 guys.
Roger that, 4520. Looks like your ground speed is zooming up a little bit, so then it will work out for Denver just fine. Denver 90461, Charlie to Minneapolis, altimeter 3005, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47.
Over to Minneapolis approach 135.47, Cherokee 946 Charlie, thank you.
Delta 32, contact Denver Center 135.6. Good night. Over to Denver Center, Delta 32 Heavy, have a good.
Okay, we are back. And it looks like we're just hitting the shores of Lake Michigan here.
Do we see anything outside?
A little bit. The moon's out, so you can kind of see, maybe. Not a whole lot to see. See a little bit more of the aircraft, turn the landing lights on, but that's about it. Let me call Mini Center and tell them back. Mini Center, WestWind 1990 Heavy is back with you now.
WestWind 1990, roger.
Oh, that's good.
United 4522, contact Denver on 127.65. Good night.
65, 4522. Good night.
American 99, contact Denver Center on 127.65. Thanks for the help. Good night.
Over to Denver Center, not driving up.
We're staying in flight level 360, right?
At the moment, yes. We will be stepping up to 380 at Aberdeen.
Copy that.
Which is somewhere over South Dakota.
Okay. I had a flight over Fresno.
What was that?
Which one do we can fly over Fresno?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be missing Fresno. We're gonna be too far north.
Right.
Yeah, our route. Oops, not that one. Show me this. There we go. So our route brings us in over here on top, kind of Northern California. Fresno's down here. There's Clovis VOR, which is right at Fresno, basically. There's KFAT. So we're quite a ways up. Now, a lot of times the approaches will bring them in right over here, which you come over like Mono Lake and come over to Yosemite. Even then, it's a little far north of Fresno too. But these are kind of the standard main approaches from the east for San Francisco. But today, because we're coming from so far north, we're coming down this this path on J32. So it is what it is. Does this thing have the? I don't think it does yet. Line route. Oh. Oh, it does. Oh, there we go. That's much easier to see for you guys.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Delta 377, flight level 340.
So there we are. We're basically just crossing the line
Delta
between
377, Minneapolis Center.
Wisconsin and Michigan as we head toward Green Bay there. But yeah, Fresno's down here. So we're going to be up just north of even Sacramento, which is quite a ways. Sacramento, for some reference, Sacramento's about 3 hours by car from Fresno. So, and so is San Francisco, really, for that matter. And it's about 3.5 to LA.
Feel like you have to do a U-turn at the end.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's it's not really a U-turn so much. It's just the approach. The bodega star comes in and ends actually right on the field, or right over the field, and it's vectors to our approach. So yeah, we'll be doing a U-turn over here to go back to 28 right. So we'll come down probably around Palo Alto.
We're landing on 28 right, right?
That is the plan. Again, if that could change based on what air traffic control delegates to us, but if we have our way, it will be 28 right. Yes.
Seems like you'll be making a soy approach.
Yeah, it'll be a big loop around basically.
It would be great if you can see a parallel landing.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know if we will, but it'd be cool. Let's see what kind of traffic is going towards San Francisco. There's actually quite a bit of flights going that direction. That looks like that's going to Hawaii. Denver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Those are Los Angeles. Yeah, a lot of guys. The kind of traffic kind of near us looks like most of that's going toward LA at the moment. But yeah, we'll see when we get there who's around us. You never know. Ooh, someone's going to Fresno. Who's that? Arrivals. United 312 from O'Hare to Fresno. Someone's doing that flight. That's funny. Where's that at?
He was nice.
United 312. I didn't even see him.
You're tracking my flight where?
No, I'm looking at VATtastic. This is VATSIM traffic. Stop. Oh, there he is. Or she is. Says Deborah. Yeah, O'Hare to...
a female pilot?
Female bandits? What's next? Robin.
What about female firefighters?
Speaking of that, if anyone donates bits, you'll get a clip from that Robin Hood movie. Which no one has done yet since I added that. What? What the heck, Streamlabs? Okay, wait. No one else donated anything until I fix it. Hang on. What's going on here? I've been betrayed. I tested this. What the heck?
Catholic donated 2 bits.
No. You think? It wasn't supposed to do it that way. It was supposed to alert differently.
What happened exactly?
Well, hang on. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. Bits.
I don't know. That's the...
Bit alerts are enabled, and it says that. Where did it pull that nonsense from? Enable, no, okay, we're not doing that. Open bits message settings. Minimum bits is 0, so any amount should do it. What the heck? I am offended.
Really quick, Moose, is the nav button like LNAV?
I'm sorry, what?
Also, Moose, you have a...
Oh, hey, Max Seldom 11, how's it going?
The nav button on the MD-80, is that the LNAV?
Oh, yes, the one just says nav, yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
just wanted to make sure.
I thought you were like telling me something was going on in my cockpit. I'm like, it looks normal. What are you talking about? Oh, but there's our fuel alert. We gotta go tank to engine here. So we're gonna turn the overrides off, and we're gonna go tank to engine. And that should kill that
Moose,
message.
you also have a fuel warning.
No, that wasn't. That's what it was. It was an alert to tell me to reconfigure the fuel. So we just did that. It just needs to.
Yeah.
They wanted to go to tank to engine now instead of the other way. You got eaten alive last night by mosquitoes, and they have bites all over your legs. Yeah, that sucks. That is a pain. All right, what is going on here? Why? I don't see anything that would. Okay, I'm going to disable bit alerts. I'm going to save the setting. And now I'm going to re-enable it. And I'm going to save the setting. And I'm going to change the media to that. Select and save the setting. Do these alerts or failures just happen around generator? Like, can you lose an engine? So yes, I can. What the heck? Go back here. That's the one we want. Yeah. So the alert you just saw, the fuel alert, that's not a. That's not randomly generated. In the 747, when you get... actually, it'll be easier to demonstrate if I just pull up the fuel page. I think that's that there. Yeah. So when all the tanks become equal... So at first, the middle 2 tanks have more fuel in them than the wing tanks. And so the way the fuel system on the 747 works is it burns from the center tank first, which we didn't have. We're not going long enough to need to fill the center tank today, so there was nothing ever in the center tank. But the computer will automatically. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me say this right. So the pumps that provide the highest amount of fuel pressure are in order: the center tanks, then the main tanks, and then the outer tanks, basically. So if all your cross feeds are on and your center tanks are running, your center tanks are what it's going to draw fuel from because they're providing the most pressure. It's going to basically override the other pumps. Once the centers go out and go empty, you turn those pumps off. Then you're providing from the main tanks, and they're more powerful than the outer tanks, and so they will push more fuel, and therefore these tanks really aren't doing anything, and it's just cross feeding. So when main 2 and 3 equal main 1 and 4, then you get a message in the cockpit saying, hey, you need to go to tank to engine. And so you do that by turning these cross-feed valves off so that basically the tanks will burn tank to engine. The main tanks will actually still share on 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3 rather, but they're burning equally, so it really is the effect of tank to engine. And these guys are just specifically going to 4 and 1 there, respectively. So that is not a random alert. That's just in the course of the airplane. However, yes, I do have failures turned on. They're not. They're very, very uncommon, but they can happen, and it could happen at any point where I lose an engine or I lose a system or something. And it has happened in the past where I lose something, but it is very rare, just like it is in real life, pretty rare. So. Okay, so I don't know, you can try doing the bit thing again. I'm assuming it's working now, but I have no way to know for sure until it happens, so I would hope it's working. How you doing, Night Traveler?
United 696 contacted Denver Center 127.65. Denver now 27.65. Northwest 1099 back to Denver Center on 135.6. Good night.
Yeah, I'm doing well. We're just enjoying our really long Transcon here. We've got about 3.5 hours left or so. We're in Minneapolis Center right now. We're headed toward Minneapolis, and then we'll start heading down more southerly toward Salt Lake City, and then also San Francisco, which is where our destination is tonight.
The 377 cross twins add and maintain 11,000 to 11,000. Minneapolis altimeter 3008.
Cross twins at 11,000 and
WestWind,
3008
WWA.
for the altimeter Delta 377.
I've actually flown on TWA in real life. The first, my first ever commercial flight was on TWA. It was a TWA MD-80 Mad Dog to St. Louis and then on to Baltimore when we went to visit Washington, D.C. and New York in the summer of 2001.
18,000, the Omaha altimeter 3005.
Shortly before they disappeared forever.
Okay, descend to 10,000 or 10,000 my discretion, direct Omaha Airport, United 146.
And United 1146 at this point, you can expect I have only 3-2 left approach at Omaha.
All right.
Okay, left 3-2 left.
You getting it figured out there, Kevin?
Yeah, I just took off.
Nice. Where'd you take off from?
Las Vegas.
And where are you going?
PDX.
Ah. Portland.
Yeah, do I leave on the hydraulic pumps?
You do, but you put them to low after takeoff.
Thank you. I know I turn off the oxy transductor.
Yeah. Yeah, I have watched some of Sam Chui's videos. I actually really enjoyed his video on the final United 747 flight he did. That was fun to watch. Just don't forget when you're selecting the altitude that you then pull the knob to actually set it. Make sure that box says alt. Otherwise, it'll continue the V speed climb, the vertical speed climb, right through your altitude that you selected.
Even though on the FMS it says the...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't know.
Not a problem.
So on that little window that kind of gives you your autopilot modes, it should say Alt in, I think Alt in orange when you do that, and that's how you know it will capture the altitude, not just go through it.
Yeah, Minneapolis Center. In there.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Korean 3-6. Register any problems over the intercom? Looks like we left your airspace. Korean 3-6, you just left airspace a few minutes ago. When it takes centers close, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night. Register over the intercom, thanks, page.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Even the only one that's not on. So I'm looking at a map of Fantastic. So the entire U.S. is on, even Alaska, but alas, not Hawaii. Although
15,000 climbing 1.
is Honolulu? Is there anything there, or is it just?
Southwest 2456, Minneapolis Center. Want to maintain flight level 360 and advise meeting deviations for living.
Just departures and arrivals.
I maintain flight level 360, and I will advise any deviation.
It's pretty cool though to see the entire U.S. lit up like that. Does not happen very often. If you get a chance, watch The World's Most Dangerous Approach, Para Bhutan from Century. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
If you look at me on that test, I just made a sharp right turn.
Turkish 800
on purpose?
Denver Center on 135.6. Good night.
Was that your flight plan, or are you avoiding weather?
Turkish 800, how about that?
Weather.
Oh, okay. Where are you at the moment?
Turkish 800, just confirm 135.6, 135.6.
Center, look west of MCI.
135.6, thank you. Good night.
Oh, there's MCI. I don't see. I only see like one person. What's your call sign?
Cactus 1313. AWA.
Oh, there you are. I got you. Yep, you're scheduled to land just about an hour before we are. Oh. WestWind 990, go ahead.
Can I just ask if you have any Airbus planes at all?
Oh, that was you. I thought that was Center. He's gonna be like, what do you want? I do. Well, okay, so I do and I don't. I have Airbus A320 for FSX, but I don't have one for prepared.
Alaska 1203, contact
so
Denver
technically
Center
no.
on 127.
I've toyed with the idea of getting the Labs A320, but I don't really fly Airbus, so it's going to be more of like a when I'm out of other things to purchase kind of thing.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. It's Delta 749 with you. We're through 10,300 for 17,000.
Yeah, I saw.
Out one of those.
Delta 749, Minneapolis Center. Climb maintain flight level 360, and clear direct O'Neill.
Yeah, I saw that Traveler that Utah was confirmed.
Direct O'Neill. I maintain flight level 360 for Delta 749.
It was actually pretty obvious when they made the teaser trailer with the honeybee, because Utah's the beehive state. There's no other state associated with honeybees.
Delta 377, contact Minneapolis approach 135. Sorry, I completely blanked. That's going to be Minneapolis approach 135.47, 35.47, and very cool airplane.
That's right.
Alright, 3547, appreciate that. We may have a little difficulty getting
What's that
down
noise?
to Twins at
Hang on 1
11,000.
second.
Could we get a quick 360 before we go over there?
Copy. Stand by.
Delta 377, you can just do your best right down to 11,000, and I'll let the next guy know about it, and he'll be able to dispatch you to lose that altitude, wasting
I just want to see who this guy is. Delta 377.
Alright, much appreciated. 377 will head over to approach. See ya. Hey, a fun event tonight, by the way.
Oh, there he is. That's not Delta. What is this guy?
Well, I pretty much knocked out all my passengers.
What? Did you forget to pressurize the aircraft?
I forgot to pressurize the aircraft. Why isn't this thing moving? Oh, yeah,
361, contact Denver Center on 135.6. Good night.
Alright, sorry, what were you saying, Dolphy?
You skipped when you said the frequency. Was it 135.6 for 361 Heavy?
You were saying something, I cut you off, Dolphy Rants.
Forgot what I exactly said.
Oh, alright. Well, if you remember, let me know.
10-4.
Oh, you were asking what that noise was. That's right. I think the noise you're talking about was me eating this cracker. That's probably what you were hearing.
Biscoff.
No, it is not a
We're
Biscoff.
have some meal right now.
Exactly. Yeah, this is cracker bread. My other obsession.
Nice.
I got a shortcut, and they got me clear. That shortcut keeps me clear of the weather, so I'm happy with it.
I've got a little. We're gonna hit like a little spot here. It looks like. Zoom in on that. And see what we're up against.
You got a nice wall in front of you. Not a lot of red though.
No, I think most of that is below us, but this is not. And I'm gonna bump out one more because I may elect to go around it.
I miss.
Yeah.
I'm chasing a stolen fire truck. It's like you.
Yep.
WestWind 3856.
Oh.
3586, that's Kramer.
Yeah, that's Kramer.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, United 461 Heavy. And can you fly level 360?
Now is 1990, 3583, 3586.
Yeah, 461 at Minneapolis Center, welcome aboard. Good advice, there's currently one stop at Denver, but I'm not sure if you'll be asked to hold when you get there.
Will do.
Thank you very much.
www.flywestwind.com.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna try and punch through it.
Minneapolis, Celeste, 849.
WestWind and actual company.
No, it's fictional.
849 Minneapolis Center.
Actually, there is a WestWind Aviation somewhere in the United States, but it's not an airline. It's like a.
Yeah, Alaska 849. You'll be talking to the next control.
It's like an
in
FBO
about
or something.
15 minutes.
Okay, 49. We should be back to
Since you're the master of running in a fire truck, how do I stop it?
Shoot the tires.
Alright.
When in doubt, shoot the tires. And if you can't get the tires, my method I usually use is I drive alongside them and I just take out the driver. Headshot. Boom.
That also works.
Yeah. That's fun because then it careens off into an area.
WestWind 3586, what you're playing?
No, he's just here. I don't think he's flying.
46, pilot's discretion.
He just has that attached to his name because that's his WestWind pilot number, so that way we know he's a WestWind guy.
Pilot's discretion down at 4,000, midnight 1146.
I just like to talk like an ATC, just let you know.
Yeah, you fooled me a little bit ago.
I know I get
tires and I'm gonna do a pip maneuver.
I know I get moose every so often when we're flying the long haul flights without any ATC. I just.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily believe
Karma,
you're
are you playing a
ATC. I'm just startled by what the heck's going on.
Hey Moose, by the way, I'm airborne.
Oh, good. Jeff, did you say there was another earthquake? I didn't feel anything. And I'm on second floor here. I would have felt it. I would think. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you just heard about it? Okay.
Well, it seems like you have a little bit of storm at your 11th closet.
Yep, we're gonna sidestep it, so we should be okay. It's gonna probably give us a little bit of turbulence through there, but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure to make an announcement.
Yeah,
That should be good now for weather. So
the passengers that are all sleeping will probably enjoy that.
I'll just be like, ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats and put your seatbelts on, I guess.
Put your head between your legs and kiss your bum goodbye.
Bang.
Get into the turbulence now. All right, there we go.
And Moose, the weird thing is there's a fireman driving it.
Are you sure he wasn't just responding
wasn't
to,
stolen.
you know, a actual fire?
Well, I got the call out and it said stolen fire truck.
You just tracked down the wrong one.
I don't know if he is going to fire. That's too bad.
God's breaking it off into the sea. Hey, beachfront property. Our property values are going to skyrocket.
United 11.6 Omaha Airport weather.
We're currently experiencing minor turbulence, so
Oh, there it is.
return to your seats and
Earthquake! I feel it! I feel it! We're getting another earthquake. There it is. Meg was right. She felt the tiny one before, and she felt the foreshock. That's awesome. Earthquake number 2.
Going.
It is still going.
2 for
Dang.
2.
It is still going. This is a long one. Holy crap. Oh, it's getting more violent. Whoa. Holy crap. This one's a big one.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Take cover.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Ride him, cowboy.
4.8. Actually, 4.8.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
And it is still going too.
This is impressive.
10 miles from Ridgecrest.
Oh, I know it is. I'm shaking. My whole room is shaking. Dang.
Hey, stop.
Okay, you're done. We get it.
I know, right? Stop it.
Holy crap. Man, they weren't kidding. There was going to be another big one.
This at least once a year.
No, I mean, in Fresno, we hardly ever experience this. This is like super rare. And especially not within like 2 days. It is still kind of slightly going.
Is that the only foreshock?
It is.
Okay, I think it's...
Is that the foreshock?
No, this was the actual shock. The foreshock was what Jeff was mentioning. I guess Meg, his wife, felt it. We didn't feel anything.
Yeah, 1146, turn right heading 140, back to the corner.
I can't...
I've never had it that long. That's crazy.
I kind of feel like is it done? Is it still going? I can't really tell.
It's still going, I think.
What I'm reading right now is a magnitude 4.8, 10 miles from Ridgecrest, California.
This is not a 4.8. That was the foreshock. That it's not going to be up yet. Yeah, holy crap.
When am I going to have an aftershock?
It's settling down.
It's still going though. Yeah, I still feel it.
Getting used to it.
No, I still feel it in my rear a little bit. That or I just have seasickness now. What the heck?
This is like actually like 5 minutes after.
That's a long one. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Man, that was a big one too.
Nothing has been fallen over yet.
It's a 7.5.
7.5? Really?
That was a 7.5.
Yeah, that surprised me. Same area?
Same area, just south of Death Valley.
Dang. Wow.
Are you experiencing another earthquake?
Yep, or he just did. And it was a big one compared to the other one. Holy crap.
It just posted on USGS. So.
Yeah, we're feeling. I think we're. Yeah, it was. I think we're feeling the little aftershocks now because it's like coming and going, but it's not nearly as much. It's just enough to kind of be unsettling.
It's somewhere halfway between Big Field and Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of aftershocks in there too. But
Death Valley.
That's a.
Pretty sure it's stopped.
I think so.
My
body, my body can't tell. I'm only seeing a 5.0 on the USGS site.
Yeah, I'm only seeing a 5.0.
Bring up go into USGS and go to their interactive map.
That's what I'm in. Where do you think I went? I'm still feeling some of it. I'm watching my little my light pendulum here move. I'm still feeling it occasionally.
And I'm farther as well, so.
You have 1146 radar contact lost. Are you still there?
Yeah, Jeff's saying 7.12. Why is it not showing on mine?
I can't get the USGS to come up.
I got it up, but it's not showing me anything. The earthquake happened at the USGS website and it crashed it. Yeah, I still just saw the 5.0.
Yep, 7.1.
Oh, did it just come up for you?
I think the 5.0 was. Well, no, I think the 5.0 was the one the cursor was.
Yeah, it probably was. That was probably what.
So at 8.16, that's the 5.0, and then 8.19 is the 7.1. It says insufficient fuel. That's okay. It's okay. We'll get there.
You glide there, but you'll get there. Let me do this.
I posted a link in Discord for you, Muse.
United 351, contact Denver Center on 135.6. Good night.
Okay, 135.6, United 351. Thank you very much for the ADC. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Your link literally just gave me a blank map. Super helpful.
Let it load up. It's just it was takes.
Yeah, so let's go to 849. I'm back with you.
Plus 849, Roger. Contact Salt Lake Center on 120.27. Good night.
20.27 for left after 9. Geez, good night.
I think probably everyone's crashing the USGS website. See if CNN has it yet. I doubt it. It'll take them a bit. Oh! This is completely unrelated, but I'm looking at one of the news agencies. It says explosions caused partial collapse of dorm at University of Nevada in Reno. That's not good.
Yeah, he's posted a 6.9 and followed by a 4.7.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble getting anything beyond the 5. Whoa, okay, wait, now I think I just posted. Oh yeah, now I see 6.9 now. Maybe they refined it. Yeah, dang.
It's fine. Is that the region where the earthquake's been happening all day today over there?
Oh yeah.
I know there's been a few today.
Well, yeah, it's been having little aftershocks ever since the big one on Friday, or Thursday rather. Today's Friday. But yeah, it's throwing me off. I keep like feeling things, but now I think it's just my body expecting. It's like the phantom phone vibration that you get. Yeah, I think it's just me. Cause I keep looking. I keep like feeling. I'm feeling it, and I look over at the little pendulum, and it's still. So I'm going, okay, it's not. It must just be the chair is wiggly, and I'm just my body's interpreting it. It doesn't know what stable is anymore. It's just like everything is jello. What's going on?
So this is what my computer is giving me, because this place for me in Central Time. Magnitude 7.1 earthquake affected country United States.
Okay, crypto. Do yourself a favor. Slow down. When you talk that fast, no one can understand you.
This is what my thing's coming from. Earthquake.usgs.gov. This is times in Central, so subtract 2 hours from it. Magnitude 7.1 earthquake affected countries, USA and Mexico, 11 miles from Ridgecrest, California at 10:19 p.m.
3777 Minneapolis Center, climate maintained flight level 260.
That's what's the USGS.
That's the side I'm looking at too, so.
Slow down, you go with these
There's one at 3 in the morning for you, Moose, with a 5.4, and then right before the
we didn't
was a 5.0.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, that was the 5.0 was the aftershock.
So Moose.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
You're saying you feeling 2 earthquakes in 2 days is extremely unlikely?
It's extremely.
That's pretty unlikely, dude.
It is very rare. It is very rare for us. Granted, if you live in a earthquake zone, then obviously you're going to feel the one earthquake, and then you're going to have aftershocks all day, and so that's a whole different thing. But for being outside the earthquake zone, feeling the effects of the one earthquake is rare enough. Feeling another one a day later, that has never happened to me before, as long as I've been alive.
Yeah, same here.
Moose, did you feel the earthquake? Yes, we've been talking about it the last 5 minutes. It lasted a long time too. Kevin Kythrick on here is feeling it too. He's down in Southern California. Your whole room was shaking like crazy. Yeah, where are you at, Brian? Yeah, I'm seeing 6.9. Someone else said it was USGS was saying it was 7.1, but I'm only seeing 6.9 on USGS's site.
Generally, USGS always starts off high and kind of levels it a little bit.
Yeah, well, USGS inflates their numbers for dramatic effect, I'm sure. Estimated time of arrival is 6:36, give or take, Zulu. It's 3:31 right now, so we're looking at 3 hours.
Yesterday was a 6.4, right?
I don't remember. Oh, you're King Poet. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you're in Visalia. Yeah, you probably felt it more than I did then, because you're a little bit closer. I didn't realize you were a King Poet.
Because having earthquake more powerful the day after a already powerful earthquake. Oh, it's in the perfect area to be an earthquake zone.
Well, it isn't. Wikipedia is always right. Yeah, I'm reading a text from my brother here. Fox News is reporting it as a 7.1. Of course, I'm sure they got their information a few minutes ago. CNN will probably describe it as a 10.0 because it's CNN and they need ratings.
Talking about this major earthquake.
That's yesterday. Yeah, 6.4 was yesterday.
I keep getting these calls about stabbings in a prison.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what
wait.
do you expect is going to happen?
Right, you keep getting calls?
Call-outs.
Oh,
Calls
for in
PFR.
GTA, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Run, it's the big one, that's right. Tissac 509, how's it going? Where's Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Yeah, Tsunami to come. Yeah, it's, what is that movie, San Andreas? Says it was 0 kilometers deep. Oh, okay. I kind of doubt that. Where did my... Come on, USGS, stop
If it
crashing.
was a surface quake, you would not have felt it loose.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I highly doubt that. Oh, there was a little one just now. I barely felt it and I saw the little pendulum move. It's my little earthquake detector over here. Oh yeah, of course that movie was fake. Yeah. All right, we're 177 miles from Aberdeen, and that's when we're going to step up to...
United 748 Denver Center on 135.6.
Turn off the...
Denver 35-6, we'll see.
Oh, man. Okay, so... For those of you remember earthquake history, the last big one in the Bay Area was the Loma Prieta quake in 1989. It's the one that collapsed part of the Bay Bridge. That was 7.1. This is 6.9, 7.1-ish, somewhere in there. So we're talking on par with the Loma Prieta. That's pretty impressive.
And CNN said yesterday 6.4 was the biggest earthquake in 2 decades.
Yeah.
And then this happens.
Yeah. So much for that. New biggest earthquake. Biggest earthquake in 1 day.
When the aftershock is more intense than the
Well,
actual earthquake.
this isn't an aftershock. This is a new earthquake. This is... Because they say what can happen is when the earthquake happens, it disturbs other things and fissures and whatever, and can lead to other earthquakes. Not just the aftershocks, but to actually can foreshadow within hours or a few days a much bigger quake, and that's what they were predicting yesterday. So,
in other news, Death Valley has been on a volcano.
Yeah, exactly. It's just Mammoth Mountain getting ready to blow.
It literally is Death Valley.
Yeah, pretty much. See, it's Andreas from Arrow over Salton Sea area to the east there. Yeah, big rupture line. Yeah. There's actually a place in, you can see it up, I think it was by Hollister, I want to say, in California, where there's, you can actually see concrete that is, shifted away from each other because over time, the tectonic plate is slowly moving, and so, you know, stuff that's there has slowly drifted apart from where it was put originally over a number of years.
I've always wanted to be in an earthquake.
Well,
not like a severe one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to be in the kind that I'm like experiencing, because it doesn't really do anything. It just makes you uneasy. But there's like no big danger. You don't want to be in the 7.1 at Ridgecrest. There's probably things starting on fire again over there.
I felt one earthquake one time my whole life so far. And it was in Guam. Like the whole earthquake back and forth, really swaying. Like, so this is an earthquake. Just gonna go outside. Also, places you don't want a 7.1 earthquake. Yellowstone.
Ridgecrest was yesterday's earthquake, right?
It was
yeah,
as well.
They're both Ridgecrest. They're basically right there, same place. The USGS site still has not loaded.
Went from 6.4.
I think the USGS just broke America. This is what I'm seeing of the map. That's a big earthquake. Look what it did to the United States. Someone clip this and send it to CNN as news, please, because I think they'd run it, and it would make me so happy.
They go to anything in mythology, really.
Oh, I know. Yeah, 6.9. It's saying it was pretty... Wait. Negative 0.9 kilometer? What? That can't be right. Yes, we're all alive. Earthquakes updated. Oh, are they? Is your map updated? Because, holy crap.
We're going back to the Pangea age.
Yeah. Quick, quick, everyone rope your continents together. Let's bring them back in. Huddle up.
Center Frontier Flight 4130.
Don't forget Alaska.
Frontier Flight 2141, Minneapolis Center.
Well, Alaska's part of the North American continent.
No, don't forget Hawaii.
Southwest 2456 across Canada.
They're on their own. They're just a measly volcano in the middle of the ocean.
Maintain flight level 180.
This is Loma Prieta with 6.9. Oh, okay.
Descend and maintain, descend and remain below 230 under Terra, and just to maintain 190 off 24.
Oh yeah, Loma Prieta was 6.9. Okay, so that's... So it's the same. Da-dang. So, good night, goodbye. DNN report, Earl did it, nuclear winter for Sinclair family. What? Oh, thank you. No.
You were saying earlier, what's this negative 0.9 kilometers?
I don't know. I'm not sure how to... I'm not... The USGS site's all over the map right now as far as what's going on. I think they're being broken by everyone checking it, so...
I just saw a police bike riding on a police car.
Well, that's awesome. So here's some perspective for you guys. This is results of the Loma Prieta quake in 1989, which is also a 6.9.
Is that the one that happened during the World Series?
I believe so. So, yeah. Boom. And then, where's the... Yeah, lot of... Now, I mean, thankfully, this happened out in the middle of the desert There is a city there, though, so... But...
There's a city and 2 major military bases out there.
That's true. Your
Edwards
bot blocked
and
me
China
for 600 seconds. What did you do? Hey, Rav! You just missed the earthquake! Again! Second earthquake. Day 2 of earthquakes. Bigger than yesterday. We're flying the 747 from JFK to San Francisco.
And they were saying yesterday's was bigger than that other earthquake you were just talking about.
No. Yesterday's was 6
Today's
point...
bigger than that one.
No. Yesterday's was 6.4. Loma Prieta was 6.9. Today's was 6.9. So it's about the same. But yes, today's earthquake was bigger than yesterday's earthquake. And it lasted longer, too. I mean, it was a good, felt like a good minute and a half or so of it still just going. There for that one. Oops, Kevin. Let's blow up the volcanoes, he said. What?
One last question, please.
Yes.
The left and right tanks go first before the center?
The...
Southwest 2456, contact Kansas City Center, 125.72, good night.
No, the center tank should empty first, and then the wing tanks.
Well, so much for auto. I mean, it's on then.
When you set up your fuel in your...
Disconnect and reconnect again.
Dude, it's loud. When you set up your fuel in the FMC, did you do it as slant N or slant A?
I did slant N.
Okay. I'm going to say slant A will cause it to burn differently to do... I forget has something to do with ballasting it or something just right. Actually, no, it has something to do with fuel temperature and keeping a certain amount in the tank so it doesn't do something with freezing. But yeah, but slant N is what I use all the time, so that's weird that it... So it burned the wing tanks down first before it burned the center?
Yeah, it started... Well, it just started burning the left and right. I was like, oh, that's strange.
Well, I think it will burn... Actually, sorry.
Where you get your boost pumps at?
Yeah, that's true. Are all your boost pumps on, or were some of them off?
Boost pumps?
Well, I think we found the source of the problem.
Alright, what did I miss?
Earthquake.
Me being a noob.
Were you here for that?
Oh, and that too.
Nah, man. I was offline. I think I told you about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember. The earthquake kind of threw us all off, so... yeah, you basically missed the biggest earthquake California's experienced since 1989.
Okay. Did it knock out any electricities?
Well, not here. We're far enough away from it, but we felt it. It was a 6.9 in Ridgecrest, where they had the big one yesterday, but it was bigger than yesterday's.
No lights flickering or anything?
No, not here. We're too far removed. It wasn't nearly... It was just enough to feel it, not enough to cause damage here.
Copy that.
Though I haven't seen Moose's eyes get that big in a long time.
Yeah, right?
Of course, you know what it is, don't you?
What, the wrath of God?
They're warming up for the... Yeah, well, it's the church parking lot.
That's true. Hey, at least it's happening now, so it doesn't break up all my new asphalt. So I'll take it.
Oh,
That's why I said they're just warming up.
Yeah.
You're just talking about the fuel pumps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had the centers on auto.
Yes, it's the 1279.
Oh, is there an auto and on? I didn't.
1279, Roger.
I just thought there were.
On the 83, there is.
Oh, okay. And maybe it's different on the 82 because I don't have the 83.
Oh, okay. Well, I just turned it into on anyway.
Got it.
It's depleting the center, so I just leave it as is.
Gotcha.
You always want to burn out the center first before you burn out the wings.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of weird. I was like, why are the left and right? Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
Delta 749
to sack.
Denver Center on 135.6. Good night.
Yeah, good thing you're flying to San Fran if that's any better.
135.6 for Delta 749. Goodbye.
Center Southwest 977 request wave for probably 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, there we go again. I felt that one.
Roger.
That was an earthquake that time. That was not me feeling it. That was another one. Smaller, but another good sized one. Yep.
Camera didn't shake though, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but my monitor shook.
Should put the camera on the monitor so that if it shakes, everything shakes.
It is on the monitor, but it's on the more stable monitor. Yeah, there was another one just now.
I didn't feel it.
Smaller. It was smaller.
767 pilot's discretion, maintain 11,000. The Des Moines altimeter 3001.
Then we can get a good side profile again.
Yeah, it was smaller and it was very short. Clearly, really just an aftershock, probably. A sizable aftershock to be sure, but.
The Apple Center, good evening. Southwest 1375, high level 360. Southwest 1375, Minneapolis Center.
The Repent Center nuts are out with their signs. Yeah. Although, to be fair, in their defense, biblically speaking, it is supposed to get worse the closer we get to the end. Just saying. Death Valley is a new volcano, yeah.
Any more earthquakes?
We just had one a second ago, but not anymore yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yet's the key word.
Alright, gotta go, man.
Alright, see you, man.
Alright, peace out.
Center Southwest 937 back to 360.
Southwest 937, roger. Clear direct to Minneapolis International Airport.
Clear direct the airport. Southwest 937.
Clear direct the airport. Can we have direct, please? We're using GPS. I just want a straight line. Straight shot.
Staying up from 1375? Southwest 1375, I didn't say anything.
I'm just sorry about that.
Oh, there's another one ever so slightly. I just let my monitor wiggle a little bit.
Might have felt that, but it was really quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one was really tiny. I kind of felt it in my rear end, and I just happened to look up and see the monitor shaking ever so slightly. So it's like the aftershocks are just tapering off. It's more noticeable for me because I'm on a second story right now, so I'll feel it a little more accentuated than anyone that's sitting on the ground floor.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the ground, but
like literally on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground.
Like Indian style in front of your computer?
Yeah, that's right.
So the PMDG 744 has accurate CDU. I mean, as accurate as exists in the simulation world, for the most part, yeah. I'm sure there's a few things that are...
You can't open doors through the CDU, though.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's obviously something that's made up for the plane, but I mean, I'm sure there's other features that it doesn't quite model because there's no reason to. The aircraft, the simulated aircraft can't do, and especially when it comes to some of the ACARS things. But yeah, for the most part, it's pretty close.
Yeah, Saturday, good evening, Southwest 611, flight level 320, direct runway.
Yeah. So it said, by the way, it says not for flight training, and here's why. Because the aircraft is not certified for flight training. They're not going to be liable for something you learn how to do on this airplane. Try to translate it to the real world. Well, a good 90% of it probably translates. If you screw something up and say, well, that's how we did it on this thing, they could get sued if they made it seem like you could use that for training. So it's not for real world applications. So they're of course going to say it's not for training. Same reason Navigraph, whose information is all from the Jeppesen charts the pilots are using, it's probably 99% accurate to what the other stuff is live, but they're not taking the time to make sure it is 100%, and therefore they're not going to incur the liability. And so it says everywhere blasted across, not for actual flight planning purposes. Again, it's mostly to cover their butt, but legally speaking, you're supposed to be using a certified source, not Navigraph, not PMDG. So that's why it's not for flight training. It's not because it's inaccurate necessarily. It is in some regard, but it's not purely based on those. It's based on the fact that they're not spending the time and the energy and the certification process to make it a certified trainer, and therefore incur the liability that goes along with that. That's what that means.
And also, they can't sell it for the price they sell it at if it was certified training too, because certified training equipment gets sold for way more stuff than what we have.
Well, again, that's because of the amount of time and stuff they have to put into it to get certified. It's not priced that way just because it's official. It's priced that way because of the extra time and effort it takes to make it official.
Pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000. Discretion on line 4. 3777.
Well, yeah, they're a government agency. Of course they're the We Say So Corp. Yep, always the lawyers.
Government agency.
The FAA.
Southwest 1375, third direct to Minneapolis Airport. Direct Minneapolis Airport, Southwest 1475. Southwest 977, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, 10,000 altimeter.
Shakespeare.
08, more than 1 hour old.
My discretion down to 10, electric leave 320 now, and 3008 field, hour old.
Plane is flying, but my engines aren't spinning.
Did your engine stop running?
There 3777, turn left heading 120, vector to climb.
If you're looking at the front of the engine for the Mad Dog has inlet guide vanes.
Oh yeah.
Look like the front end of it. They will not spin.
Yeah.
Behind those is the actual first stage of the turbine.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by the inlet guide vanes.
Level 320, about 50 miles south of Raleigh.
Yeah, I was also looking at the center thing. I was like,
Southwest 575, Minneapolis.
Yeah, and that's stationary too.
Wow.
Southwest 1375, the pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, 10,000, Minneapolis altimeter 3008.
3008, our discretion on 10,000.
Oh, I got you. Just a sec. Okay.
Sorry guys, first flight. I really didn't go through much before.
You just winging it?
Just winging it.
Just winging it.
Yet, so that's good.
Well, except for the fuel
deal
and the pressurization, and not knowing that the engines are actually spinning.
And it's funny because as soon as I turned on the pressurization panel, all of a sudden my flight attendants start calling me. Oh, look, here you are. I guess they gained consciousness.
We were wondering why everyone was falling asleep so fast. And...
Yeah, I was like, oh, I haven't received a call yet. What's going on?
Southwest 611, clear direct to Minneapolis Airport. Descended pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, 10,000. Minneapolis altimeter 3008.
Progress chart tells me I have enough.
Direct Minneapolis, pilot's discretion, 10,000. Southwest 611.
A little bit.
I had insufficient fuel too, but that was because I had a waypoint in there that was the wrong waypoint and had me going 500 miles in a different direction first, so... I discovered that once I was in the air and heading to the wrong said waypoint and went, oh, that's why I couldn't put the route in like I was trying to.